Don't stab you, they just suicide by me. Big difference.
No, it's a stabber.
Interesting. Are you sure it's not a baton person? I don't recall anyone using a stabby thing on me.
It might be a baton person. It's the hyena person.
The riot helmet?
I don't know. I don't want to get that close.
I'm gonna assume baton, just because it's convenient.
They're wearing a green shirt.
Okay, that's definitely dynamically instanced.
Oh, okay. Well,
100%.
Rip. Oh, don't throw grenades. Cool. There's a lot of angry people, and I'm just not a fan. Didn't even interrupt your guys' broadcast thing. Just left you be.
Oh, so you know how like the Mars map thing with the exhibits were like was like the best mission thus far?
Yep.
So when you beat the end game, there's one that takes you to a like resort island, one that takes you to Coney Island, which is like an amusement park, one that takes you to the National Zoo, and then one that takes you to the Pentagon. I haven't been to the Pentagon, and I don't know if it's cool or not. But yeah, so all of the fun missions are just like end game, I guess, for like added like content that they had. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it didn't exist like a year ago.
I want to beat this game now and go check out the cool fun content.
Well, you can. It's hard while you do territory control, but you definitely can do the main quest line pretty quickly, especially since like you can only do it on story difficulty. The real thing that slowed me down, like I said, was just working on specializations, because I only had to do like I was world tier 2, and all I had to do was do 2 strongholds, 1 mission, and then another stronghold. Actually, there's 2 other missions in there. So I did like 3 regular missions where you fight the Black Tusk rather than the regular people, and then 3 strongholds. So it was probably like 5 hours of work total.
Oh, okay.
And that was to go from like basically literally like the first tier after the first one they give you of like the world tier to being at the end game. So if you want to just hammer out main missions, we can definitely do that, and we can probably do it pretty fucking quick.
Sold. Game. Let's go.
Alright. You want to invite me then?
Yeah, I do think I set it to friends can join.
Okay. That would be convenient, certainly.
Yeah, if it's not, I can definitely toss one at you.
Well, click join group. There we go. It like
Sweet.
took a second to think. Yeah, Ghosty was level, I think, 14 in this, so you have lapped him. And I think Stuart was level 30 with me. I'm pretty sure he's the same. Like, I always put more time into games than literally anybody else because I have no life or soul. But I'm pretty sure he was at, like, the world tier as well. Interesting. Somebody has posted a looking for group request 1 minute ago saying, don't got a mic, I'm level 11, and in caps, I'm super bored. And they need 2 people. Is that of any interest to you or not? I'm gonna move. Ready? Stepped over the line. Shit, Daddy. Oh, there you were. Oh, did I fuck something up? I totally did. Oh, damn. Hi again. I don't know how or when, but I guess I left your party.
The suspense, once again, you think. That's all I got.
Yeah, no, I asked you a question, and then you're just sitting in the corner there doing nothing. So I started doing jumping jacks because I thought you were fucking AFK, and then you start moving. I'm like, But yeah, no, I was in a party on Xbox, which is whack, because I definitely managed to join this properly the first time, right?
Yeah, no, you were definitely talking, and all I got was you think, and then you left, and I was like, maybe pizza's
and therefore
here?
you are, Reed.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Anyway, no, I was checking the, I don't know what I was saying about the you think. I don't know how long ago that was. I've been streaming for 5.5 minutes, so it's probably on there, but it's also probably not important.
Last I got was I lapped Ghosty, and I think.
Oh.
I don't know what I think.
That was a while ago, okay. In any case, somebody posted a Division LFG saying, and I quote, "Don't got a mic, I'm level 11, and in caps, I'm super bored." And they're looking for 2 people. So I was wondering if you had any interest in picking up somebody. Like, if they were not doing main missions, then that would be rough. And I don't know if lower levels can join, like, I don't know if they'd be able to join us and do progress on their main missions if they join. Basically, actually, I'm probably just overcomplicating this. Probably better just to say no. Heck,
Cool.
you could do an LFG, I guess.
Good to toss an invite at people, I think. It should
Well,
be
the
fine.
thing is, they don't have a mic, so it's going to be kind of hard to communicate. And if they don't want to do main missions and we have to have them host, then we're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm just going to do an LFG.
Sounds
Do we
good.
want more people? Do we care for more people?
Fine with it. I'm good to give it a go.
Say that in a way that makes me believe that it is not your ideal lead time.
I haven't played in larger groups with a lot of people before, so I am good to give it a go. I just, yeah. YOLO, that one, full send. If you want to, I'm good either way.
I'm just thinking, like, we could potentially help them, but at the same time, if it's to the deficit of helping you complete the main missions, then it's probably not worth it. Also, where are you going? We need to go up.
I don't know. Well, like, you know, if it is just helping them, like, I'm basically here to vibe, so if it's just, like, the 2 of us, I'm good to do main missions. If it's someone else, then, you know, I'm not too chafed if we do other stuff.
Well, because, like, it seems to me like the best thing for you would just be to, like, hammer through the main missions. So, like I said, if we pick somebody else up, it should be okay if you host, but if they're hosting... So, if we go on the T-chart of if they host, if they want to do main missions with us, swell. If they don't want to do main missions, we're fucked. If you host, if they don't want to do main missions, then they're fucked. If they do want to do main missions, then we're good, you know?
Well, can't we just include it in the LFG? Is, good to host,
Well,
but,
saying make an
doing
LFG, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, we could make an LFG rather than try and join them.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay. Make an LFG and say grinding out main missions for a level 13. Gotti. Can certainly do. I hope people aren't goobers, even though they definitely will be every time.
Yep. All the time.
Okay, now, players needed 2 Xbox. English. Alright.
This takeover is taking a while.
Have you killed everybody? Because if not, it complicates things. Alright, what tags do we got? Mic optional. No trash talking. I'm gonna say kid for, well, no, all content okay? All content probably okay. Play style cooperative. New players welcome. Sure. New-ish players welcome, I guess. Everyone is welcome. Voila! Alright, what else we got? You said what? Good vibes?
Good vibes always, yeah.
Good vibes. English only. Saying females welcome is such a fucking weird one. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, it's
Like, I
literally
get
an
it.
adjective. It's not a fucking noun, yo.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to make a tag as well that says gotta go fast. 'Cause that is what we are doing, right?
Yep. After this mission, of course. Because, or we're good to dip anytime,
Gotta
but,
go fast tag. Main missions only.
wow, it's done. What a time.
Carrying. Phenomenal. Done. Done. English. Post. Gotta wait for those join requests to roll in, and it's gonna be, I swear it's gonna be exactly like fucking Crossout. People who don't read the fucking thing are like, hey, can you help me in PvP? I'm gonna say fuck to no. We're gonna be people like, hey, are you doing raids?
Or, get people like Sand Spider and Clutch at the final moments.
Yeah, it was pretty. Like, Clutch
You've
is
got some
definitely the
extra
weird
time,
choice
we
for
really
that.
need
That was
someone to
Yeah.
supply
that was
run.
crazy.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened.
So good. It was so good. That entire last mission was just...
Can I also just say how good of fucking design it is that even though we were in mission when the timer rolled over, it still counted? That is
Yeah.
good design right there.
Yeah. Oh, like, because we
They didn't have
finished
to
and
do
then we're
that.
like, you know, celebrating the win, and then, we're like, oh, we still
Kinda.
gotta get to the end.
Yeah.
Because, but super happy that, you know, got it, or it still counted for the Grunch, win.
Well, to be fair, the Grunch and the completing level 40 were different things, and we didn't need to actually complete 40. We just had to kill Grunch, right? So
Yeah.
works out. I'm not gonna lie, yo, the loot pool in here is like super icky. Like each of these things I'm picking up are like half the tier of what I am now, which is weird because it was that tier as well when I was playing with you
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's odd.
last time, and I've gone up in 3 world tiers. And so like, well, time for your world tier 2 loot. It's like,
Maybe it's playing off my world tier?
well, your world tier 0. You're only, like it only boosts you up to 29 anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Already 2 missions, I guess?
I can't even edit this post. God damn it. It would have been smart to do it on PC so I can respond to things on there. Also, I can't edit it, so I can't even add a other tags as I think of them. Anyway,
It's just when
yes,
you create
whatever,
more posts.
whatever main missions you got. I don't know what you still have or need to do, so.
Looks like most of them are side missions right now. Oh wait, there is a
Oh,
nice
they're not those
icon
ones.
saying go here, so I guess oh wait, no, that's on the location.
Probably the one that says meet with Odessa Sawyer.
I got a lot of meet with
Or
people.
speak with Alani Kelso.
Yep, that's one of them.
Or the campus settlement. I mean, if you just go, if you
Alani-
press start, go into progression, and then there should be like a main missions one, and there should be a suggested activity at the top. Do you need me to repeat the workflow?
Well, I'm in there, and I see, like, the projects, and I don't see any, like, main missions in there.
You
The only
know,
one that I can sort of find is...
it should be. It should literally have like a category. Like it should say progression, then main missions, side missions, projects, bounties, etc. staff, liberation,
I got
projects.
legends, conflict, projects, all bounties, shade, matchmaking.
Fucking weird. What's conflict?
You
You are in the progression menu,
quick
right?
blade. Oh, I'm in the map right now.
No, not that one. So press start, not select, and then progression, which is the right tab.
Ah.
And
Yep.
then there will be a progression thing, and then there should be a master list of main missions.
Wow, look at that. That's a main mission.
Yeah, and then it should tell you however many you've completed, and then it should say what's the recommended activity, and then just a list of all the ones that you haven't completed yet.
The
have
castle
available.
settlement.
Okay.
So, I don't know where that's at.
It's on me. I'm gonna teleport to it.
Sweet.
It's interesting. It says level 11, so that seems to indicate that you've had this quest for at least a couple of levels and just neglected it.
Probably I wasn't actually paying attention to that tab. I just sort of was on the map and saw the main missions and went there, so.
Were you just fucking like firing shots in the dark on which main mission to do next each time?
Yes.
Alright.
How else would you do it?
I mean,
Plan it
follow the
out?
narrative.
Nah, that'd be silly.
Hostile control point
That way you
detected.
They're
can,
gonna give me a free world to do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. That
She
one
says
looks
as being
close.
like, well, I guess I need to speed run main mission so I can go to the zoo.
Exactly, I want to go to a zoo.
Like I said, it's pretty great.
I know, I want to.
I replayed it because I had to for a quest, or for Firewall, and it does have more. Just doesn't seem right. Fresh Slice is spawning me, which is weird because they normally don't do that. But okay, I'll do that. Fuck! I'm gonna have change in my wallet again.
Yikes.
They don't have any
I
Pepsi,
take it.
so they could give
Oh.
me Diet Pepsi or iced tea, but not the good kind, or Mountain Dew, which is also not good.
Pro gamer drink, I don't know.
Which is also not good. Or they could refund it, but for them to refund it, they'd either have to cancel the order and have me replace it, or they'd refund me in cash. So what they're doing is refunding me in cash.
Oof.
So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to
Rip
get
to the,
$4.06 of cash in my fucking wallet, and then I have to keep coins again.
Yikes.
Anyway, how's your settlement going?
I'm in a second video. Cinematic. That's the one.
Mortar attack. Chemical.
Other news, the lady is very angry.
Seems fair, considering the mortar attack chemical. New main mission, Jefferson Plaza. Well, that sounds like it's about it.
Yeah. Just down the road, so I'm gonna run over.
I mean, I can just teleport to it.
Oh.
Then you can teleport to me, and then I can get my pizza delivered, and then be all angry because I have cash.
I just gotta spend the cash.
Yeah.
Or deposit the cash.
We need to prevent True Sons from using the metro to
$4.
transport chemical weapons. So
And
start
5
by
cents,
disabling
right?
any operational trains you find.
Yes.
You can't let those munitions be distributed. You saw what they did to the castle.
Oh, this is the choo-choo map.
The choo-choo map.
It's
What?
Subway.
Oh, I thought it was full on trains.
The zoo one has a like subway train or tram.
What?
Yeah. But- So I'm gonna just go fucking ham on homies.
Do it. Do it. Gotta go fast.
Do it. Alright. GG easy. Gotta get you to the end game somehow, right?
Gotta go to the zoo. Wow, this is a trip. Oh, I see. It's trying to get to the electronical device. Sure.
Scanning. Operational train detected.
Agent, find a way to put that train out of commission. We may have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position. So you'll have to divert through the hotel and into the mall.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Get the munitions. We gotta secure the ordnance. Negative. The subway's compromised. Then find another way.
That should take you to the mall. Wilson is still by the entrance. We've spotted a mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Okay, that probably, which means there's a chance they're not, and we're just committing war crimes against people for lulz. It's okay.
It'd be a
we're
wild
the
world.
Good guys here.
That's what I'm hearing, yeah. In any case, your thing really does go ham on things.
Yeah, well, I'm not playing fair at all, to be fair.
Hostile forces incoming.
So that can't be overstated. I'm running Pestilence, which is an exotic LMG. So whenever I shoot and kill, whenever I shoot somebody, it leaves a DOT effect, and whenever it kills them, it transfers to whoever else is nearby. So
Yeah, you were talking about that yesterday, right?
Yeah, so it's like actual legit war crimes. Like it's literally in the description of the gun is saying that it's probably, you know, a war crime. So yes, because even though I killed them in like 4 or 5 shots with the SMG, this means that anytime I'm not shooting, they're still taking damage, and a lot of it, as you may notice.
Say, I'm interested in getting myself one of those at some point. Seems like it's fun.
It is ridiculously fun, especially when I'm playing at a world tier significantly under my own. Alright, well, somebody responded to the thing, so let's see if first off they're not a goofy goober. So many nested menus. We have played for 18 hours. Cool. How do I get them into here on PC? You gotta keep going ahead, by the by.
Okay.
Accepting do. How do I?
Entering contaminated area.
Oh, it's a group chat.
DC-62 toxic detected. Contamination level lethal.
Can't invite
What the
the
hell?
party. What the
These
fuck?
readings are insane. They must have a lab nearby for
Profile.
weaponizing this
This will
shit.
open in a new
Make
app.
sure you
Oh
put it out of
my
operation.
God. Xbox, why are you so bad?
Can't have it too easy now.
Hey, you can do me a favor, can't you? You're on Xbox. I'm going to send you a gamer tag. If you can send them a invite to party on the Xbox, please.
Okay. Is that just under the find somebody?
Yep.
Just search them there
Look
and
for
then.
someone. Yeah. So again, it kind of just loops back to it would have been smarter for you to host it more. Oh well.
Always next time.
Meanwhile, I get to figure out how you got down where you where you are.
You jump down the elevator.
The elevator's closed for me, so.
Ooh.
Oh, do you jump down the upper floor of the elevator? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like-
Okay. Yeah, the bottom floor of the elevator was not open. Just gotta go up before you can go down. Duh. It's just math. You probably have to type this up with the fucking default pad thing, don't you?
Did you hear the clicking and stuff? Yeah, I
Nah.
just found them. Click and then
So you can send them a
Invite
party
to
invite to game.
party?
Well, you could probably do party and see if they're a shithead.
okay.
And then game if they're not a shithead. Or you could just send both. Or you could
Oh,
just
I-
not send them a party invite and just only send them a game invite. You got options.
Totally just did the party one, but they were
Yeah,
offline.
it works.
There they go.
It's a method.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a mic. They're loaded in, right? Okay, not that one. Hi.
What's up?
Welcome to the party.
Another agent is now
Really
in
good.
your
Oh,
room.
and you already got it figured out. Excellent. So it seems to be your. Oh my god, the chat bounces. Yeah. Not that way. Which way is it? I'm totally doing this the wrong way. So yeah. Okay, I'll do process elimination. Can you say something again?
Something.
Okay, that seems to be it. It's still way too loud. Try now?
Something times 2.
Okay, that doesn't seem to be any better. And now?
Something times
Yeah,
3.
okay, so the wheels literally aren't doing anything with the game. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay.
It's whack. It's interesting that this seems to only be an issue with the... Okay, so how do I balance this in a non-suck way? It'll be fine for now. How you doing, Forza? You living the dream?
Yep.
The dude's dream.
Yeah.
So you were also newer to Division, right?
Well, I had this game for about, since it came out, I just never, like, I played it like once or twice, and I got bored of it, but I'm starting to get into it now.
Yeah, what level are you? I guess I could just check the management level. You are...
Like,
Yeah, so you're also...
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I am World Tier 5. Big swinging dick because not that it's actually end game, but it's just further ahead than you guys are. So we're currently just like hammering through these fucking missions for Regan to reach World Tier 5 as well. So obviously you're welcome to stay with us and join us. That being said, I can't guarantee these will count as main missions for you, just based on like the level you are and the order in which you have them unlocked and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find something to do on here.
Alright, well, speed running missions.
Yeah. So now I've like, I try to find like I try to match make like I have these 2 missions I'm trying to match make, and then every time I match make, I'm sitting in here for at least a good like 10-15 minutes, no one joins. I'm like, oh, that's great.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me because you're probably doing main mission ones, and you're probably doing story difficulty, which is the first playthrough, right? So you're looking for other first-time players of that mission on a game that's like 2-3 years old, right? So
that's what I mean. I kept trying to do, and like I never find like one person. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, not much of a solo player then, I take it.
I'm just trying, but I just got to the point where I have 2 missions to do, and it's just none of them I can do.
Oh, are they being like too difficult for you?
No, they're just I can't start them. It says I need. It says
Oh,
I need
really?
more, like it says I need a matchmake or something. If I wanna,
Interesting. I wasn't aware of
'cause I
that.
just-
Which 2 are they?
I have to check.
Okay.
So I would sit there and try to matchmake. Like it says
Rarely
start.
done me, by the
And
way.
it's like I tried to hit start, and every time I hit start, just nothing happened. And I had to sit there and matchmake. It took me a while.
Weird. Well, like, I know you need to walk into, like, mission areas to actually start them, but,
An
like,
agent needs assistance.
highlighting it on the map should give the little, like, spiel when you show up to it, so... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you streamed your perspective, if you try, can probably take a gander, but... Yeah, like, I wouldn't know, because I've only ever played this game with my brother or with Regan, so any mission that has like, a minimum 2-person requirement, we've met already, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say I kept trying to sit here and do them. It's like, so I literally have like 2 missions. It's all left to do like right now, and then I try to do them, and it's like, well,
Yeah, I can see it
I don't
being
know.
super frustrating. You literally don't have the option to do it.
yeah, 'cause I'm just sitting there in a matchmaking lobby for the longest time. That was fun.
So how many of your 18 hours of playtime are actually just lobby time, right?
Yeah, mostly. I'm sitting there freaking waiting in the matchmaking thing for how long.
Yeah, so Regan, my signature weapon still does 117 damage per bullet on here, but when I was on my own profile, it was dealing 48,000. So I have a feeling that the signature weapon, at least, is for some reason locked to the host.
Oh, okay.
It's super weird. That's the only thing I can think of for the reason why it's like literally doing like less damage than punching on this difficulty. But when I just play by myself, it actually shreds people.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So I was kind of curious about it because I was looking in the store and I seen something for it, like where you actually have to like pay for stuff. But is there a Thompson in this game?
I know you can. I know there's like a pre-order bonus, and you can get Warlords in New York, which is the DLC. Gun crate on me, and that gives you like a end game back in New York after you complete like this game. But I don't think you have to pay to get the Thompson. Like you're talking about the Tommy gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely looted both the like regular version with the stick mag and the actual Tommy gun with the drum mag. So you can definitely come across those without paying the money.
Yeah, because I was kept sitting there looking around for them. I had no clue where they're at.
Yeah,
I tried to do some of the Dark Zone things too, and I never found any.
Yeah, I don't know if they're considered rare loot or what. I think they're just regular loot. So it just might be a numbers game.
I'm not too sure.
Don't let Wilson get away.
No more contacts. Great work. Wilson's unit is out of action, and you've crippled True Sun's chemical warfare efforts. Also, Kelso just reported in to confirm the survivors from the castle settlement have safely reached the rooftop settlement. There's no one doing what happened to them, but at least you've made sure it won't...
Contaminated area. Leaving. Entering contaminated area. Exiting contaminated area.
Alright, what's the next party rock, Regan?
Return to the theater.
Alright. Does it show any of your quests on here, Forza?
Let me check. I don't think so. I'm not seeing them.
Interesting. So you just like literally might not be able to make progress on this. I don't know, other than leveling up.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on that.
Actually, I'm curious, Regan, if you don't mind, I think Forza could probably make a session and I can try joining him and seeing what the issue is.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
And worst case scenario, I can probably speed Forza through whatever they need to do to get up to our point as well.
Okay, yeah. Do I need to cancel my session role for that, or?
No. If he leaves group, it should auto make him as a new one, as a leader.
Sounds good.
Which means I should probably add him so that I can...
So you play this game a lot?
I have, like, I had like 40 hours in this game total, because I played with my brother, and then I just literally stopped playing entirely until like this past week where it was on sale again for like $5-10, and then Regan tried it out, decided she liked it, picked it up, so I've been playing again, yeah. But
Yeah.
I definitely have less than like 100 hours in the game still.
Okay.
There we go. Jesus, that was way too difficult. Okay, so Forza, if you want to leave the group, and then I can join your session.
So I'm still trying to figure this game out.
Oh, good. When you press start, it'll be under social. Under group management.
Let's do this.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Did you just log out instead?
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
It works. It's a method. Okay, if you want to just... oh, actually, I can join your group in... Oh, and now I can't. Weird. Alright, yeah, if you want to just send me an invite when you're in game, Forza.
Okay. I was gonna say, and I'm like, well, this is nice. I'm sitting there in the lobby, and I'm like, oh, this is great. Probably won't be able to find like one person. So I was sitting there like for at least a good 15-20 minutes just waiting for one person, and you couldn't even get one person to join.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised with how many LFGs there are going on right now, because there's like 40 or so posts. So...
Yeah.
Obviously, the sale somewhat revitalized the game, at least.
Yeah, I have the Air and Space Museum. That's the one I'm trying to do right now.
Okay, yeah, so that's the one Regan and I did the other day. And then you said you have a second main mission you need to do?
I have the I have that, and then I have the Space Administration HQ.
Yeah, I think that was the one with the satellite dishes on the roof, right, Regan?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Okay. So
Safe
if I take a
area
look at
detected.
The True Sons took over an old JTF depot at the Air and Space Museum. They've turned it into some kind of factory for improvised munitions. We need to put it out of commission. One of the perimeter guards turned on the True Sons, so you'll have some help getting in. They'll let you through the gate. After that, it's up to you to breach the armory.
That was super close to you. Okay, so I'm going to teleport to you. So you're saying like it just literally wouldn't let you hop that fence with only one person?
I'll go like mission options, and then it says story, and it's like all it says, and I hit A on it, and nothing happens.
Yeah, well that's just selecting the difficulty. That's not starting the mission.
I don't know how you start it then, because it's...
You just enter the building.
Well, this is... Oh. I thought that was just something like you had to like load in from there or something.
Nah, all the missions are designed to be like diegetic,
Oh,
immersive, like just walk into them. Some of them
So
will
you-
have stuff like that, but
So can you play this whole game solo? Like, is that...
I think so. Like that's why it was interesting when you mentioned it. Like it's possible it had a two-person requirement, but I didn't think it did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like any other mission I did, it never happened. But I thought it was like something you had to load in, because I didn't know that gate was open.
Yeah, no, there is another one. I thought it was this one, but there's another one where you have to jump a fence, and it was not obvious to me, so I was like walking around the entire perimeter trying to figure out how the fuck to get in, and Regan figured out, oh, you just gotta hop the fence. So, yeah, they don't always make it clear, but generally speaking, it's just walking, because all of those is options for setting up the lobby. So you can, once you do the mission once, you can replay it on higher difficulty. You can, as you said, matchmake with others. But I don't think you need to interact with that menu for the story stuff.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was for a second. I was like, oh, I'll have to sit here and find people to do this, but it's nice.
Yeah, so the bad news is you may have just been shooting yourself in the foot. The good news is there's nothing probably stopping you from soloing, like, most of the stuff.
Yeah. I'm waiting for another Wildlands to come out. I don't know when they're making another one of them.
Seems like these guys are
Yeah, didn't Breakpoint come out, what, a year, 2 years ago?
It came. I think it did. Breakpoint wasn't the like in my opinion though. It wasn't the greatest, but then like they updated it where you can turn like the leveling system off, which was nice because that like this game leveling system it's nice, but like Breakpoint leveling system it was bad. Like I did not like that.
Yeah, I played the beta for it, and I don't recall a whole lot of it other than I thought the switches that they had kind of set up was somewhat jank.
Yeah, they weren't that great.
But I didn't play the actual like game. I played Wildlands a bit, but I felt like it was almost like too open world. Like I just never really.
Yeah, you're just like flying around or just driving for like how long, and then you get somewhere.
Yeah.
Took me a while to do all that.
Did have another person respond to the group. Reki. So depending on who this person is, they could potentially join you. Or, oh, they have 42 fucking days in the game. Jesus Christ.
It's a lot of days.
Yeah. I will send you the GT as well, Regan.
Okay. I'm gonna need a minute before I can invite them, though.
No sweat. Because then what we could probably do, because as broken as I am, I suspect Saber Leo is probably broken-er. Because then...
Are you sure?
I'm feeling pretty confident
days.
about it. I have like maybe 4, maybe 2, 3. So what I'm thinking is if Forza is looking for a carry and or just another person to play with, then Saber Leo might be able to help them out, because if you are looking for a carry, that dude's probably going to be able to carry your ass way faster than I can.
Hostile radio intercepted.
And if they're able to clear missions faster than Regan and I are, then we might even be able to link the squad up.
Well, honestly, like I'm not really looking for someone like to speedrun everything. Like I'm just trying to find someone to play with in general on here. Because like I don't really have anyone who plays this, so I'm just kind of fine with anyone just going around.
But so far, it is the only planet that can support
I mean, Regan would
life
probably
as we
be
know
the
it.
closest out of the 4 of us
In
to
the
doing that,
vast
but
reaches
like I
of
said, she's
space,
also like a couple minutes ahead of you here, so...
That our little planet is the
Yeah.
I assume that's Specializations. So speaking of people to play with, I'm going to be AFK for a couple
we know
minutes. Good
that
luck.
Mars once had
An agent needs assistance.
The third rock from the sun, our home, may not be the center of our universe. So far, it is the only planet that can support life as we know it. In the vast reaches of space, it's irrational to think that our little planet is the only place capable of creating and sustaining life. We know that Mars once had vast oceans, that many of the elements found on Earth could only be created in the intense heat of a supernova. While no other planet in our solar system sustains life, it's possible that the building blocks that allowed organisms
So I see things are going swimmingly for you.
to complex living things like
Yeah, kind of hit the wrong button and jumped out in front of everyone and got lit up.
Oh, that totally happens. Yep. All right, what is the plan then?
Watch your back.
Yeah, I'm in a like safe-ish spot, so I'm good to invite out the other guy.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to think, because if Forza's looking to do playing with somebody who isn't like, I literally two-hit these guys with my suppressed pistol, so like I don't know how to not carry this, you know?
Too OP, got it.
Yeah, well, and you're trying to speed run so that you can get to the end, or to get to the thing, right? Or like, am I speaking for you here?
No, I want to go to the zoo.
now
Kitty quick.
beginning to uncover some of their
Yeah.
secrets.
So
Earth, the third rock from the sun, our home.
Oh yeah,
may not
by
be
the way, though, I
center
do
of
have a
our
question about this, though. Do you know how, like,
So far, it
I
is
tried to
the
look it up, I
only
couldn't really
planet
find any good thing on it. How do you, get, like your, special ability, like the specialization one?
I believe
Like-
you have to hit level 30 for that first, because I have mine. And I believe once you hit level 30, you unlock 3 of them if you didn't buy the DLC, and if you did buy the DLC, you might have all 6 of them unlocked. So I'm currently doing the quest for the 3 I don't have unlocked by default.
Gonna finish off that 8.
Yeah, it's like, I got, like, it's like, I came on here and looked at the store at, like, around, like, 3,000 credits on here, so I bought the minigun on here. I've been trying to get that, but...
Okay. Yeah, you should have. If you bought the gunner specialization, then you should be able to skip all of the tier stuff for it, which is what I was working on this past week. And it should just give you the minigun class as soon as you hit level 30, I think.
Okay.
But I don't think it's available at the lower level.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, if you're not looking to be like carried, which is kind of what we're doing, I don't quite know if we're going to be compatible for doing group stuff. That being said, you could probably kick around in the party and keep doing your own thing. If you need help with the mission or whatnot, I could swing by and help. But like,
Well, honestly, that's the thing. I don't mind if, like, I'll play like, either way. If, like, you know, if I'm being carried or just playing just in general. It's this.
yeah, well, because like I can try and speed run you through this so that, or have the other guys speed run you through it so that you can like catch up to us in the other group and then hit max level, which would give you the gunner spec. But like I said, if you're trying to take things slower, you know, if you're interested in the narrative or whatnot, that's not going to happen if we're, you know, if you're playing with with 2 max level people.
Yeah. It's either way. I'll be fine. It's either way.
Well, like I said, it's kind of your call, because you could either... Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you'd be playing this anyway. So it'd just be a matter of if you're wanting to do it solo or maybe send out a LFG, because I'll probably get you a response faster than doing the matchmaking in-game, because I know there's been a few LFGs, which are other lower level people. But it kind of seems like you are going to be doing these missions, right? So what I can probably do then is I will... Oh, by the way, if you come here to where I am... Where was it? Was it on the nose of the airplane, Regan? The little charm?
The there is the airplane, and there's like a pedestal, and it's in between there. And then I just spam the A or X or whatever in tracks.
Yeah, somewhere here on the nose of the plane, you should be able to pick up a little charm that like goes on your backpack, like my little dangly T-Rex.
Yeah, it's like some space charm or something.
Yeah. Oh, you already got it?
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Okay.
There's a T-Rex.
Yeah, it's not even like related to any T-Rexy thing. It's just for beating a mission, one of the main missions, which doesn't even have a museum, which is weird.
Game changer.
So, yeah. So Forza, like you say, you don't care either way, but I'm just asking, would you prefer for me to help, like, run through this stuff so you can meet up and join us playing with Regan, or do you want to just kind of vibe and do this by yourself?
It's if you would want to do that, I wouldn't mind, but if you don't want to do it, it's fine. And
Speeding you through it? Like, I don't have a problem with speeding you through it at all. Like I said, I just can't like vibe with you because, like I said, I
yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Help me get somewhere faster in this game.
Yeah. So Regan, if you can reach out to the other guy, he can probably help Forza out, and then I can just shoot the game.
Okay. Yeah, I'll post that invite. Or right now.
Yeah. So I will accept that on here so they get the response. Of course, it's not loading.
Too easy.
Oh, it's so easy.
Do you need to accept that first before I invite them or not?
No, you're good. It's just so that they get the notification that they've been accepted.
Okay.
Oh, they actually canceled their request. I guess you can still send them a party invite. Fuck.
Alrighty.
Either that or they found something else to do. I don't know, but very busy with pizza, you know. Which I still haven't eaten yet.
Yikes.
Well.
Cool. Yeah, they're invited.
So Forza, I'm going to back out of this, which should also scale down the enemies quite a bit for you, make your life a little bit easier. I'm going to eat my pizza, and then when I'm done eating the pizza, either the other guy can help you out, or I can rejoin you.
If I recall, they don't, their level stays the same until you, like, leave the area or something. With the wave.
I'm straight logging out. Like, I'm leaving their session entirely, so that should make things easier. Oh, and look, there's the other guy. Well, that kind of makes that easier. Hello, Leo. Or Saber.
Hey, look.
So we have a interesting predicament which you may actually be able to help solve. So Cold Soup, party host, and I are buds from real life. So she just got the game, and the plan is for me to basically power her to the end.
Okay.
Forza is in an earlier state of the game than her. So he can't get main mission progression with us because we're ahead of him already. So he was looking for somebody to play with, whether that be somebody who did power them through, or somebody who was even, like, I don't know if you have any alternate characters, but like a lower level one that would be able to play with him. So if that's of interest to you either way, then you could join him.
My only other low level character is level 30. It depends how far in he is. I could probably just make a new one.
I think he's at, what was it? 13?
13?
15 now, I think.
Yeah.
Might be 14, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah.
Honestly, though, like, that's what I said before, like, if you, I won't even, like, worry about creating a new one. Like, if you want, you could just stay on your one you mainly use, but it's up to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you carry him, obviously, then using the higher level one is better. I was just saying, because I'm world tier 5 right now, so I like to hit everything, and I don't even have, like, lower level gear, right? So I can't not carry him if I play with him.
Well, because I'm level 40 with 1280 watch level.
Right.
So I'm basically on story level missions. Basically, with the oxidizer, I'll just waste everything instantly.
Yeah.
I mean, but either or, I can do either or.
Yeah, well, I mean, I leave that up to you whether you want to do a new character and like play with him through it for like the first time legit, or if you just want to like carry the fuck out of him with your high level one, or that's kind of your guys' decision. But in any case, if you guys are good to do that, and Regan and I can just keep carrying Regan, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, and I can just carry Soup. Yeah, that's not a problem.
You would be carrying Forza.
Oh no, Forza. Yeah, I can carry him. Yeah, it's not an issue.
Oh yeah. So the secret ingredient this entire time, Regan, was just to actually have 2 parties.
All comes together.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep eating pizza. I don't know if you guys want to split into your own party or if you just want to vibe here. Completely up to you. I'm not gonna kick you out either way. But I'm gonna eat pizza, so I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, just tell me if you want me to send you an invite or something, whatever.
Oh, whatever you want to do. Yeah, just invite me to your game. That way I can just run my healing build. That way I can at least keep you alive.
It's not letting me invite you right now. Hold on. Yeah, it's not letting me invite anyone. Hold on, I'll just finish up this and it should let me invite you. For some reason I can't invite when I'm in a mission or something, I don't know.
Are you trying to use the Xbox thing? Because you might have to go into the group thing in-game and do the invite. I don't remember. Regan, which one were you using?
In-game.
Yeah, so whenever you get, like, a second where you're safe-ish, Forza, either me or him can run you through the instructions for using the in-game invite system.
I'm good right now, so...
Yeah, so if you press start, technically it's the menu button now. It's the button to the right of the big center glowy button with the Xbox logo.
Yeah.
And then that should open up the like 8-panel thing. And in the left middle, there should be a groups section.
I have social, clan, news, and Ubisoft Connect.
Are you... Hold up. Let me load in real quick. I was just sitting on the main menu. I was trying to muscle memory this.
I usually find it in social.
Oh, wait, maybe I could just join from his profile.
Well, you'd have to have the sessions open, because you guys aren't even friends, I presume. So he'd have to have the session open for randos.
Yeah, it's close. It's not giving me the option to join at all. So yeah, it's probably private to friends and clan only.
Well.
Do you have to do it in settings or something to change that?
No, it's in that panel as well. So if anybody else already has it open, yeah.
It's in that social panel in groups. I think by default it's set to friends and clans only. Other than that, you can switch to open group. I would say do a call for backup, but you might just get other random people joining in.
Yeah, that's a bit of a clusterfuck. Yeah, so when you press start, which tabs do you have, or which little things do you have? Oh, or you got the invite going. Okay, sweet.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Alright, there it goes.
Meanwhile, I'm fucking streaming on YouTube, and half of this stream so far has just been me and menus guiding other people through stuff. High quality entertainment. Can't find this anywhere else. Everybody else is too busy playing the game. Nobody stops and thinks, what about the market of people who just want to see you staring at a menu while you eat pizza? I got that covered. Got a fucking monopoly on it.
It's just the background music playing, that's it. That's all you have.
Because I loaded in to open up the panel, so I don't even have music. I'm just like in front of a mission. I can log out, get them that sweet menu vibes though.
Alright. Oh man, that oxidizer is too overpowered.
To be fair, I think like anything skill tier 6 is crazy, right? Because I have a build that literally just uses the Demolitionist's artillery turret, and it still like one hits purples.
Yeah. Switch to my healing build. Space. Okay.
Alright, Regan, I'm ready to commit more war crimes in your name if you want to send me an invite.
Alrighty.
Is fast travel over here? No.
Yeah, fast travel to it.
I'll have a safe house unlocked, so never mind.
Oh, let me fast travel to the safe house and use fast travel to me. That way you unlock it right away.
You get the invite?
Yeah, I'm still in the main menu though, so I have a feeling I had to actually load in-game first before trying to join you. So I'm gonna just do that.
Sounds good.
Which is weird, because when I load in-game, I need to join you anyway, which loads me out of loading in-game.
Which
Yeah,
I
it
don't
says you're
understand that.
loaded in.
It still goes through so much loading screen even when you try to join somebody from in-game.
I think to their credit, though, like, the only time you load is, like, the helicopter scenes to, like, off-island, or, like, when you load into somebody, or when you fast travel, because otherwise, I'm pretty sure you can do everything, like, in the overworld without any loading screens.
Right.
Which is pretty impressive. Like, they have airlocks and stuff where, like, they're very obviously unloading stuff behind you, because they don't let you backtrack, but, like, it still works out pretty well from an experience standpoint. Just a lot of walking.
True.
Where are we going, Regan?
Down here, it was spooky.
Oh, so you just lol nope?
Find out what happened.
Yeah.
Repair the main shade node. The federal shelter should be beneath your current
Spooky.
position.
This is super cool. What do you mean?
Down there.
The enemies, like, one shot basically. It was a level 24 mission.
Oh,
I
is
don't
it?
know why I recommended next, but
Interesting. I guess they wanted you to power level the fuck. I don't know. Are we late into the main campaign? What is your main mission number at in the progression thing?
16 out of 33. But the space, hella dope, real cool.
Very cool. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Do you know where the federal emergency bunker is in the list, Leo?
Oh, I want to say that's like a little. It's a little bit towards end game of the main story.
Is it?
I
Okay.
think like the third or fourth of the main missions, not the strongholds. It's the missions.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we are power leveling the fuck out of you, Regan. Well, I mean, we're not even leveling you yet. We're just straight up fucking doing them. I mean, to be fair, like that was kind of my biggest gripe about playing the missions, and I could have sworn, maybe Leo, were you here like since launch?
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong. I could have swore that when my brother and I first played the game, you were able to select the mission difficulty, even if it was your first time. That all of these missions we've done have only been story.
Yes, you were able to switch out the difficulty.
Okay. Yeah. See, because I
remember when I first jumped in, my friends were already doing
Shut down that fan.
which mission? I think the Washington Hotel one on challenging difficulty. Mind you, we're all level. I think I was level 5 at the time, and they were level 10. We were doing a challenging, and we just kept wiping.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not tripping. Yeah. Because no, you're. It's down here, Regan.
Okay.
It's just like another puzzle, which I'm letting you do because puzzle. But because I could have sworn my brother and I were literally playing on the higher difficulties, and so we hit level 30 before we completed the campaign. Because like I said, I didn't even complete the campaign until I got back like a couple weeks ago when Regan picked the game up. So, like, yeah. So you think they took that functionality out on purpose then, huh?
Yeah.
That is.
It is so
somewhat
people have to
unfortunate.
play the. They have to play the story missions.
That's especially for doing the specializations, because I had to go clear the zoo and then I had to do it again on normal for firewall, you know?
Yep.
And that's rough because that mission is long as fuck. Okay, well, I mean, that's good to know, but in any case, yeah, so, yeah, Regan, if you
As
think
it is
you're...
for the combination, you got to do at least every mission 10 times, just for the combinations for each of those missions.
I mean, I'm not doing that fucking accommodations, but... Yeah. Well, I guess it depends wherever the named gear sets show up the gear sets. Actually, speaking of, you might be able to answer this. I am interested in the True Patriot gear and the Striker gear. Is the Striker gear available as a targeted loot zone in DC, or is it a Warlords in New York? Because when I look on the map, it is the current targeted loot is the exact same targeted loot as yesterday before reset. It just moved places.
But you don't have strikers up there.
No, none of these are strikers. I've got Hardwires, I've got Negotiator's Dilemma, I've got Future Initiative, I've got Aces and Eights, I've got True Patriots, I've got Ongoing Directive. I do not have Striker.
I think strikers is part of Warlords.
Okay. I know people were saying you can get any gear set in any location, but for the targeted loot, you think it's in New York. Well, that is.
The only thing though, I think it's Striker's not as good as it used to be. In Division 2, it's not as good. It's basically just weapon handling. That's the big thing out of that one.
That's what I'm trying to use it for. I'm using the Sleipnir, the named infantry MG5 LMG, which has faster fire rate after you do a reload from empty. So I'm trying to use it with a like crazy high fire rate build. So I want that, and then I want the True Patriot set for plus magazine size and ammo capacity.
Oh, okay.
Well, sucks to be me, I guess. I see you have begun shooting at random things, Regan. May I assist?
It's not random. There's a yellow pipe. Just a sign. Sign moves so the sign can fall off, right? How it works. That can be tossed in the fan.
If you come over here.
Mm-hmm.
You see that bright red light in front of your face?
Oh, the light's there.
Yeah, it's rough because if you aim in, it shows like it showed the cursor as being red, but otherwise there's like literally zero hint that that's what you had to interact with.
Not a fan, especially because of the yellow pipe and
yeah. Oh, you know you remember the building I was trying to get in, or we were trying to get into for the Shade Tech? I finally got the quest for that today, and it is literally the fence I was talking about that you go in to enter it. But yeah, you can't get in the area unless you're doing the quest.
Big rip. Good to know.
For which mission? For which building?
Oh fuck, I have no clue.
No.
I think it was Save Brandon, and it was like ruined buildings. I couldn't tell you the side mission is because I'm not we're not playing on my account, we're playing on hers, and she doesn't have it unlocked. Actually, Regan, if you open up the map.
Oh, it's the is it where you first encountered? What's it called?
It's just the quest where you have to, like, it's a really, really, really late game side mission. It's the quest where you have to rescue this guy's buddy, and they're in the crumbled building, and then they have to use the crane to make a platform between the two halves of the crumbled building.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one was dumb. I remember when Stuart and I first started playing, my brother, Angel of Mercy, you could get in it, but it was super fucking glitched, so we spent half an hour like spam rolling and jumping in order to get into the mission. And it was supposed to be fully accessible, it was just hella glitchy.
Yeah, and then whatever they did, they updated it, and now you can't use that zip line down anymore.
Are you talking about the mission or Angel of Mercy?
In that mission.
Yeah, I tried using that to, I literally did the mission earlier today, which is why I remembered it, and it was fucking broken, so I had to walk all the way back to this map, which was ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so Regan, if you think we're leveling you up fast now, wait until we can actually select higher difficulties. Although, to be fair, you were able to play the higher difficulties on my map, weren't you?
Yeah, we did the hard one for the space one, right?
Yeah, once you complete the mission the first time, it then allows you to select difficulty.
Right, but she was on my profile, and it let her do, like, and I'm, like, I already did the mission, and I was replaying it for my specialization, and it let her join, even though it was a hard mission for one that she hadn't completed before.
Yeah. Even if she hasn't completed it, it won't count as completed, like, story-wise, but it's completed as hard, or whichever level you had it at.
Okay, interesting. I mean, like, credit where credit is due, they're, like, the fact that they scale up people who are under-leveled in missions and let anybody of any level play together is super cool, but, like, the mission completion thing is crazy jank.
Human remains detected. Identified as Division agents.
There's no way the outcast could have taken out an entire squad in a fair fight. It's not possible.
Well, in any case, Regan, if we're almost done with the main storyline, then that should make things easier, because then we can just do free world activities and bounties and whatnot at high level to get you to the next level really quick.
Yeah.
And of course, once you get warlords, you unlock a lot more.
Online computer.
Yeah, well, she didn't pick it up because she wasn't like quite 100% sold on the Warlord New York. Plus, it like goes on sale. Like this game, I picked it up for $5 like a year and a half ago. Played it with my brother, and then it was on sale again for $10. So it's not like there's any rush. You know, can just wait for the next huge fucking Ubisoft sale.
This is Manny Ortega with the
that's true.
Manny, thank God. It's Maya.
Oh, there's
I'm
a
all the
smiley
steps on our
face on this
team.
monitor, Regan.
We couldn't get the note back online. I salvaged
Somebody
some equipment
painted a
that would
smiley
get the
face
White
with their
House, you know,
finger in the
connected
dust.
to the national network, but
It's a
before
good
I could
smiley
get back,
face.
Good
those crazy
design.
fucks showed up. You gotta get me out of here.
Somebody went
Yeah,
out of their way.
besides more of a closure of the game, Warlords of New York would be worth it.
Is what?
Like basically just the closure of the game. Like, okay, this is actually how it has a good ending.
Okay, yeah, because I know Keener is involved again. But I know it
Yes.
also says, and I know that lets you go up to level 40 there.
Level
and
40.
And it says you have, what is it? But you have to complete the entire New York campaign before you can come back to DC, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been holding off on that because otherwise Regan and I couldn't play together.
Yeah, because then you're stuck there until you complete it.
Yeah, plus she can't join me there anyway, so it would suck for me to
Yeah.
be like, all right, later, and then go do that for a fucking week or whatever, right?
Yeah, it depends how fast you play. You can. I think for me, I took my time with it. It took me about 2 weeks, I think. And once you finish and everything like that, yeah, and then you unlock the seasons,
Okay.
which basically
Yeah, I
then
know it
gives you
says we're on
access to.
season 4.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna. From what I understand, they're not gonna add any more seasons, and they're just gonna be replaying seasons.
Interesting. I guess it works. So Rian, I'm just definitely clutching through this part specifically, even though it's kind of a puzzle, but not really, because it's just a fuck ton of bombers just sprinting at you, and that is...
It's not a puzzle at all.
Yeah, well, like, it's... Okay, you got me there. It's a unique aspect of gameplay, but it's complete ass. So, there we go. Oh, speaking of...
Now, the only thing I haven't done yet are the raids. That's the only thing I've not done.
Yeah, well, they're just like in Division 1 where they're meant to be, right? So can you even do them with less people? Can you even try them, or does it hard lock you?
You can try it with less people, but it is very difficult because it's like you basically all the enemies you have in the main mission, they'll throw them all at you at once. So like, let's say you have 50 enemies on screen at once trying to take you down.
Hey, that's what the artillery turret is for, right? Now, I have been, so like I said, I've been kind of like solo playing, while like, when like Regan's not playing the game, and I don't have anything better to do for work or sleep or whatnot. So I've been solo playing, and I've been able to do challenging solo for pretty much everything with like limited problems. But heroic seems like kind of my breaking point, so I presume the raids are definitely above that then from what you're saying, right?
Right. 'Cause I think, well, no, the raids you can set the difficulties on them as well too, but even hard.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think even on hard, I think the enemies are like they have them at challenging level, and then of course heroic would be legendary.
Oh, so you think it kind of just scales up just due to the assumption that you bring X amount of people with you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's good
Or
to know that.
no, I'm sorry. It's already scaled for 8 people. So if you go in with 4 people, it's scaled for 8 people already.
Oh.
As with, let's say you're playing in a group, the missions are scaled based on how many people are in the group.
But you could do like a 2-person hard as a raid, and it might be handled.
Might be, as long as everybody is, or the 2 people who have it, like fully optimized, like all their gears are maxed out.
Interesting. I'd definitely be willing to give it a go, because I know we tried doing raids in Division 1 where it was just me and my brother and then like 1 or 2 other people, and it was just a clusterfuck. It was like everything was just such a gross bullet sponge that like we like literally run out of ammo capacity before we fucking killed them.
Yeah. Like which was the raid? Dragon's Den or Dragon's Nest. Oh my god, I hated that one, the first one.
We didn't even do all of them. I remember the one with the APC where you basically blew up a tank at the end of the factory. Is that it?
No, Dragon's Nest is the fire truck one at the end.
Okay, yeah, see, we didn't even get there.
It's just the cleaners.
Extreme heat surge.
Yeah, I hated it, because
If you,
you had to,
should be able to put out the flames.
there was basically 4 buttons throughout the map you had to press, but you gotta press a set of those buttons with another team member, so you gotta communicate. It's a lot of communication with that one.
Yeah. Fair enough. Regan, do you not have subtitles or game volume on?
It is down a low.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say they gave the hint with the fan for the last one, and they gave the hint for this one, and it seems like you've just been kind of oblivious to them.
I got the hint. I was looking for the point.
Oh. I'll give you a hint. Standing in the fire is not the solution to putting up.
Gave a prompt. I tried.
Oh, what? Does it let you interact with the door? Oh, no, that's just the wall climb. Or the
Oh.
cover prompt.
And then in the Warlords, so on the first one they had like the lock picks. You had to find lock picks in order to open specific doors.
Yeah.
Something similar to it in Warlords, they have like fuse boxes all over the place. Even in the open world area, there's fuse boxes you can shoot out.
Okay.
And it'll open doors, open gates.
Yeah, having it as like a core mechanic makes sense and is fine, but like some of these missions, especially like the one we're in right now, which is the emergency bunker, it like with the shooting the fan or with the current one with the fire, which Regan just figured out, which is shooting the water extinguisher thing on the roof, like those are not super clear and they aren't repeated in any other mission, so they're one-offs that you have to try and remember specific for this level, which is just dumb.
Yep.
But yeah, if they're using like fuse boxes and whatnot like regularly, then I have zero problem with that. Because like I said, like having puzzles to a certain extent is cool. Like having the shade tech caches like require a little bit of thinking and like maneuvering an environment is fine and all. But at the same time, a lot of them seem to just be like awful. Like for instance, like the fact that we didn't know that that side mission thing that you and I are both talking about, the fact that it wasn't clear we had to have that mission to go in the area. For instance, sucked ass, right?
Right.
Because like it was like, why are we just stupid, or is this glitched, or like is it functioning as intended? We just aren't allowed, you know? And it just sucks not knowing that info.
True.
Because we literally, we laughed the entire building, and we literally found a collectible cache instead, or rather Regan did, where you could climb up on the vents, and then climb up on a crane like scaffolding platform.
Yeah.
So like that was hella fucking cool, but it still didn't tell us we couldn't get the shade cache.
Yes.
But good news, Regan, it is grabbable. Bad news
Oh,
is you gotta wait until whenever the fuck that thing heckers is.
Well, that's sweet. Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, and as with the seasons too, they're basically handing you exotic weapons and gears.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's what I'm using. I only have a single exotic, but as soon as I hit the World Tier 5, I immediately was just looking at projects, and there was one that said it gave an exotic cache, and I'm like, well, I know what I'm doing first. I would just donate a shit ton of materials, and because I don't sell anything, I always just salvage it. It was like an easy decision to give them like 1,000 of like protective fiber or whatever the fuck it was. So I did that, and then I got Pestilence, which is great, because I absolutely love LMGs, and in this case, this is basically how I'm speedrunning the missions, because of course, whenever it kills something, it transfers damage over time to other enemies nearby.
Right.
So, fucking killing things through walls as they spawn in groups, it's great.
Then you see if you like that, they have a mask called the Vile Mask.
Yeah, and that does the same thing with like any damage you deal, isn't it? Or is it frags only?
With anything. So if you burn them, any status effect you cause on them, causes a secondary status effect
for half your concussion damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which is crazy, because I want to use that with the war crime build, because the artillery turret is guaranteed bleed status effect anyway.
And then there's another gear set called the Eclipse Protocol, and that one. So let's say I set an enemy on fire, that enemy dies. Any other enemy within 10 meters of him, then get that burn effect. Once they die, any other enemy around them within 10 meters get it as well too. So it just spreads.
Yeah, doesn't it say it refreshes within like for 50% of the duration as well or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it contributes to any of it. So blind, bleed, burn, confusion, EMP.
So just hard CC. Pretty sweet. Yeah, it's cool. Like I literally streamed yesterday. It was extremely boring, I'm sure. Not that anybody watches my streams anyway, but I was streaming yesterday because I literally just went through the spreadsheet and I made like not full builds, but I just got a gist of each of the brand gear and the set gear items and like what sort of build they'd be useful for. And like over half of them were just seemed like Survivalist was the best specialization to use with it. Has that kind of been your experience too, where like Survivalist is just really almost too good of a jack of all trades?
Yeah, it depends on how you spec it out, yeah.
Well, because it seems like anything with like skill haste or like skill repair, skill duration, or like status effects is just like pretty much only that class, right? Because you get the specialization ammo for status effects, you get extra damage on status enemies with Survivalist, and then you get the Mender Reviver grenades, which of course have haste, duration, and repairs all as like their entire shtick.
True. You only have the 3 basic ones, right?
Well, I unlocked Gunner, and I'm
okay.
currently trying to unlock Technician and Firewall. I was prioritizing Firewall, but Firewall needed me to do the zoo, so I was stuck on that for a while I was cleaning up like the pre-end game stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, so the one with Technician, it does have in one of its branches, it gives you an additional skill tier. So
yeah.
let's say you have 5.
Because that would give you infinite overcharge if you're at max.
No.
No.
Even if you already have 6, it does not give you overcharge.
Oh, what's the point of it then? Just to allow you to run one thing? But it's not hard to get skill tier on all your equipment. Like you can just force roll it if you need to, right?
Yes.
So what's the benefit of it?
Especially when you're going
good question, Bronze.
when you're going against back test, Technician gives you on one of these trees would be additional damage to what's it called? Enemy proxies, drones.
So you're saying run that instead of a plus skill tier on an item?
Yeah.
But isn't that an attribute? So you should be able to do that because isn't it just the 3 core ones, just armor, weapon damage, and skill tier?
Yes.
So you'd be able to get skill tier and plus damage against enemies, right?
Yeah. So you can take one of your normal skill tier weapon equipment and let's say roll defensive on it because
you're saying roll something else. Yeah.
So if you have all skills, your armor is like with me. My entire skill build, I can probably take 1 or 2 hits from a heroic enemy before I go down.
Yeah.
And snipers would just basically one-shot me instantly.
Yeah.
With the equipment Maya recovered, we can restore the Shade network across the entire country. And I'll send a team to.
But of course, if you roll, if all your equipment is rolled nicely, like on my skill build, my turret and drone come back within 11 seconds.
Yeah. See, I run on my skill build. I run the artillery turret and the reviver hive. But sometimes I swap it out just for like cluster mines. I still have yet to figure out what I want to use as a second one. But it's a build focused on explosives. So like the cluster mines kind of make the most sense because bombardier drone seems like it's way too much like.
Yeah,
handling.
The bombardier one I don't like because often when I set it out, it destroys itself.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know why it does
know
that. Like it kills itself with its own explosions.
Yeah, so it might just be how close it hovers off the ground, right? Because I was using the chem launcher with it because that was the why it was a war crime build to begin with, is because I literally carpeted an area with flammable fire and then I fucking artillery mortared them. But the problem is the chem launcher and the artillery turret have different parabolas, so you had to aim one and then the other. You couldn't aim them both. And then the like I said, the bombardier drone is interesting as well for me to try doing it, but I don't want to spend like all of my time just handling the fucking like
Right.
handling skills with it. Like I like to still shoot things, right? Just because it's a skill build doesn't mean I don't use my guns, right? So
Right. I mean, once you get to New York, you get can't remember which boss it is, but one of the bosses gives you the sticky bomb, so then you can run with that one
yeah,
instead.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. What is this? That one, yes. That one, no. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that they added more abilities in Warlords in New York. I still find it kind of dumb though that they restricted it. Like they restricted a lot of content to like Warlords in New York only. You know, I would have hoped that it would have been still available, like how the Striker gear apparently still drops here, but like rarer. But at the same time, again, for the game expansion being on sale frequently for $5-10, it's not really a big deal.
Right.
Otherwise, you don't pick it up at full price because fuck spending. What is it, like $30? Like, it's just World War Z over again, Regan.
Yikes. Also, next place is the campus. Fun fact, I went to the wrong place going to that mission.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't do the right mission?
Nope.
I thought.
I was trying to go to the campus originally.
Interesting. Well, you completed that one anyway, I guess. Or was that a replay for you?
Nope, that was, I believe that was the mission.
Well, that explains why it was level 24, I guess, Regan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the campus says it's level 15, so...
Yep. A little more reasonable.
Whack.
Are you there?
No, I can travel there, though, if you want to teleport to me.
I'm good to run.
Okay. I've just been vibing otherwise, so...
Okay.
Actually, I should probably donate stuff for... What is this? I have never seen this before. New anomalous mission.
That sounds cool.
Sounds interesting. Do you have any idea what that is, Leo?
What is it?
It's like to east of the White House. It has a question mark icon, brown shaded.
Is it next to the? Let me see, which is that?
Listen, I don't recall seeing it or doing it before, but like I guess we got it at the end of the Federal Emergency Bunker. I think something popped up saying new side mission available, Agent something support. Agent Sanders, maybe? I don't know. Respond to a call from backup from a fellow division agent. I don't know, it says replay, so I guess I've done it before. It's the Agent Edwards support anomalous mission.
I think I know which one it is. I don't want to ruin it right now.
I think I also know what it is, just by you saying that. Well, it's like I said, it's a replay, so obviously I guess I've fucking.
If it's next to the
before.
construction site, I know which one you're talking about.
I don't even know how I'd check if it's a construction site.
It's
Demolition site control point, yeah.
Yeah. If it's that, no, if it's next to that one, then yes, I know it's
To
that one
quote
I'm
the
thinking
Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
Hey there. Up for learning a new skill?
Riddle me this, Leo. Maybe you aren't. Maybe you aren't a game designer. Maybe you don't balance systems ever as part of your daily job. But does it make any fucking sense to you that for weapon specializations you can choose 8 weapons, right? Marksman rifle, assault rifle, shotgun, LMG, SMG, and pistol. Does it make sense to you that not only there is no pistol specialization, because there's only 6 specializations and there's only 7 here. I think I said 8 earlier. There's only 7. Which would lead me to believe that each of the other categories are represented. But marksman rifles are also not represented because the sharpshooter category specializes in rifles instead. Does that make any fucking sense to you? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, I know.
To be honest, I don't even understand why marksman rifle and rifle are separate categories. They could literally have just made them the same, and you'd have 6 categories, and then each specialization could have been a different category.
True.
They unnecessarily convoluted it. I'd say I have few actual systemic problems with this game, but that's probably the biggest one. Like, it makes no sense and is to nobody's benefit or sense. I'm turned. I'm straight turned by them not giving sharpshooter the marksman rifle specialization. Fuck. Anyway, Forza, how goes the missions? A little bit better now that you have somebody?
Maybe.
Somebody who's not AFK and bumping the level up to 29 for you? As they're eating pizza and you just like constantly getting wiped.
A little help will go a long way, Agent.
And then I just put my repair drone on him, and he just runs into the fight.
Hey, it's a method. If it's dumb and it works, right? I won't even call that dumb. It works. TM. So how does gear score work after the whole like hitting 515 for world tier? Because you said you're at like 1200 gear score, and I saw somebody at 5000. I have no idea how the fuck you do that.
Once you go to Warlords, gear score is basically thrown out the window.
Oh, okay. So you say level 40 is level 40 equivalent 5000, or does it just like scale indefinitely from there?
No, so level 40 is basically the max level. After that, you basically get those additional levels then go towards what is it? What do they call it?
So the progression is like level 30, gear score 515, world tier 5, and then level 40, and then after that more gear score?
After that, it's basically shade levels.
Oh, okay.
Which
So
then
what
you
are
use
shade
those shade levels. So shade levels basically allow you to then increase.
Oh, I've read
your
about this. This is like Paragon in
Like your
Diablo
off-
3, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
your offensive, defensive skills, survivability, stuff like that.
Right, to make you just fucking nigh invincible with enough levels. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, how do they scale difficulty end game then? Are those buffs just like incredibly super minor that it doesn't matter if you had a 5000 or a 1000 doing like a heroic mission, or?
No, because once you get to that point, then of course you can then set the world level to either normal difficulty, hard difficulty, challenging.
Okay.
So basically, like the first division, how they had the skill tiers. Like, the world tier was okay. The world is now world tier 1, which is normal difficulty. World tier 2 is hard difficulty, so on and so forth.
Okay. But I mean, there's a cap to that, right? Like you can't set it to, shade level 5000 difficulty, can you?
No.
So at some point, you basically just become a god. But
Basically,
you probably
yeah.
have to be thousands of levels, I'm sure.
Yeah, because once you reach the 1000, that's basically with all the shade levels you can get to level up your watch. It basically allows you to level up your watch completely. Which
Does it just bragging points after that?
basically just bragging points, yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't understand still. I run heroic missions from time to time, and I still get gear that is maybe 10% rolled.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm doing the stuff with Regan now, obviously, so I'm only getting stuff that's like level 250, which is interesting because when I first started playing with her, it was level 250, like because I was world tier 2 and it ended up working out. But now that I'm level world tier 5, it's still like 250 gear. So it just seems to be when you're playing with like somebody else who's a lower level, it just gives you 250-ish stuff anyway. But yeah. I thought, I every time I get like a purple item here when I'm doing like challenging or whatnot, now that I've quote unquote beat the game, it just feels like ass. It's like, why would I ever want a purple item when gold items are like the regular drops now?
Yes.
Or gear drops, which are just better.
But it's still good to you.
Yeah. Did you just unlock 4 fucking missions at once, Regan?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, what do you have as a quest then?
So they're all 28 by the looks of it.
Oh, so do we just complete the main missions in like any order as long as we meet the level threshold, I guess?
Just
Yeah.
looking that way.
Okay. Well, we don't meet the level threshold, but I'm bumping you up to 29, so we do meet the level threshold. So if we complete all 4 of these missions, then it will start doing the Black Tusk invasion after the strongholds, or?
Yeah, after the strongholds.
Okay. So main mission, strongholds, and then Black Tusk, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, so right now we're doing the bank mission. We still got to do Federal Bunker, Diplomatic Event Center, Lincoln Memorial, DCD.
Yeah, see, we just unlocked DCD, Lincoln, Potomac, and Bank. So you guys are ahead of us then, aren't you? Well, I guess no, because we did Federal. Well, we did Federal first before doing the campus settlement.
Then we might be in the same spot then.
So we might be good to link up then. Which one did you say? You're currently doing Bank?
The bank, yeah.
And you
We
haven't...
might have to do the Federal Bunker again?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying.
about
Why don't... We'll go do Bank now. Or, sorry, are you almost done Bank?
Oh, we just started it like
Okay.
not too long ago.
So we can do Bank... I'm just trying to think. So you guys have not done DCD or Lincoln or Potomac,
Federal.
right?
Right now, yeah.
Okay, so if Regan and I do the Bank one, then we can just kind of fuck around and wait for you guys to finish Bank and then do Federal, and then we can all join up and do the last 3 ones together and then the Strongholds, yeah?
Okay. Yeah, because everything on the east side of the map is done, except for the side missions.
Yeah, I think that's the same for us. Cool, okay, shit. Well, alright, that makes things easier, because when I was playing with Forza, he was on the space and the space administration and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that he was like multiple missions behind where we were. I didn't realize it kind of like opened up after this. So that's good. Okay, cool. So
Yeah, I do have a handful of, by the looks of it, like level 15 stuff. I don't know if that'll cause problems.
What is that?
Like just for, I believe, their main missions priority.
Which
They
ones?
have?
I don't know what they are. I don't know where they
Oh,
are. I can't see 'em 'cause I'm
Europe
not
Autumn
looking at the
Hotel.
screen. Europe on. Wait, what is that? Is that a side mission or main mission?
The only thing that's on my screen for is invisible. It shows his icon on the mini map, but he's invisible. I can't physically see him.
Phenomenal.
Oh, those look like side missions. Should
Oh,
be
okay.
good then.
Sweet. Okay, cool. So yeah, Regan, if we're good to do the
Hyena
Bank,
defector has alerted us that they recovered something
then
from
yeah, then we can just wait for them to finish Bank and Federal Emergency, and then we can link up.
Sounds good.
Pog. Look at that. It all works out in the end anyway.
Are you there now?
Yeah, I'm just fast traveling to it. Okay, and Leo and I can just sit there and jerk each other off and use the fucking salute emoji while you guys run the mission.
This doll must be important if we're going to this much trouble. Our informant tells us that one of the hyenas should have the access codes to the vault.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie,
Get the
like
codes,
straight up,
open
we
the
are
vault,
playing
and get
State of
back with
Decay
this
2,
story.
and I hate when I have to wait for somebody because the only emote you can do is the sit down and wait. Like, honestly, every game needs to have the infinite jumping jack emote just so my character can do something while I wait, you know? It's pretty fire.
As in the jumping
You're
jack
gonna need to
increases
get
your
the
strength
access
level.
codes to the vault and
Or your
recover the
endurance.
Yeah,
items
that's
you stole
exactly
from
it.
Force One.
That's
Our
exactly
hyena
why I do
insider
it.
Says whoever's posted in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
Actually, I guess I don't even need to clutch this for you, Regan. If we're waiting for them after this anyway, I can just buff the fuck out of you. Let me see what I've got. I don't run like any support fucking abilities.
Oof.
Well, like I haven't needed to, right? Oh fuck, Regan, you engaged, so I can't change skills. Well,
Oh, yikes, sorry, I didn't realize that was the thing.
you're good. I'm just gonna back out of the map, like
Okay.
like walk outside and see if it lets me change over here. It does, yay, nice. Which reminds me, I definitely picked up the fucking unique gadget. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, well, fuck. Okay, guess that answers that. Well, I was gonna give you little roller balls that gave you health, but apparently I don't have that unlocked, even though I definitely thought I did.
Rip.
Wow, ew, and now I can't again because it thinks I'm in combat. Just trying to change my skills, yo. Alright. Well, I guess I will help you get to a checkpoint so I can change skills.
Sounds good.
I don't have pestilence equipped. Not Pog. There we go.
Oh, then if you look at LMGs that have the new one is called Bullet King.
Oh yeah, the one that doesn't need to reload. Fuck.
Right.
Like, it's interesting premise, but at the same time, its perk is literally just that you don't have to reload it, isn't it?
Right.
So,
as long as you hit after every 100 hits, it basically reloads a few, gives you back a portion of that ammo that you wasted.
yeah, but at the same time, I can just run steady-handed on like a Stoner LAMG with a large, like with an extended mag and get the same effect, right? So,
yeah.
like it's interesting, but I'd rather just have a 300 round magazine, and you know, not have to actually like reload at all that way, and then also have the benefit of actually using, you know, a perk.
True.
Plus, apparently you can only have one exotic weapon and one exotic equipment equipped at a time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I wouldn't want to use Bullet King if I have Pestilence, right?
Depending
like,
on your build,
personally,
yeah.
I wouldn't, but like, yeah, I can definitely see use cases for it where it'd be useful. But have you used the Firefly at all? Can you tell me how the fuck one uses that effectively? Because it just seems to suck ass. Specifically, I'm using the Demolisher one.
When I first used the Firefly, I thought you just press it and let it go. No, you gotta mark the targets you want it to blind or.
Oh, so it doesn't. Oh fuck! I thought if you
it doesn't
just...
it
okay.
It doesn't auto lock. So you gotta press and hold it. Select the enemies you want to use it on, and then let it go.
Like, I get it, but at the same time, fuck that noise. Like, I already spend too much time on gadgets. I don't want to have to.
Right.
God damn.
Same thing with the sniper turret.
Yeah, but the sniper turret, like, one hits fucking fools in the face, so that one's actually okay. Same with the artillery turret, right? But having to, like, hold and release, and all it does is, like, blow up their weak points is fucking lame. Gonna go, Regan?
Yeah, you got your stuff switched.
Yep, so I've got the Reviver Hive and the Wall Hack, so if you want to equip another thing, I can run support for you.
I'd have to buy more.
Don't you have like 15 shade tech at this point? You didn't buy any?
Yes.
Rough. Okay, well, I guess we know what you can do when we're done this mission.
Continue hoarding shade tech, yeah. No.
Good. Good. You get over like 100 of it by the end. Alright, there you go. Have some more hacks.
Thank you.
I will contribute by using, let's see, what pistol? My double barrel shotgun.
Also, you haven't done the what's it called? Manifesto Zoo. Have you done the Pentagon?
No, that's actually one of the next things I need to do, because for what is it? Oh my god, specializations don't show up in other people's sessions. I forgot. Fuck. I need to do. I think it's called like DCD DEFCON or something. So I know I need to do Pentagon something, but it's not the Pentagon side mission. So once you do the Pentagon side mission, does it give you more missions to do after that?
No, it's just those two.
Oh fuck! Then how do I go to, or what is it? The DARPA Pentagon mission? How do I do that?
Okay, so yes, at the Pentagon you got the DARPA's lab and there's another. It was two different missions. It's just that first part of the mission you're basically breaking into the Pentagon.
Okay, so I need to do the first one and then the DARPA one then, yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I didn't feel like doing it at 3 a.m. yesterday, but makes sense. I figured, okay, well, there's a Pentagon mission, and I'm sure there's not a different Pentagon they're referring to, so I'll just have to get that one done first, I reckon.
And then the other missions that would be available after that would be the campus and the other one's it's called an expedition. There's like one map and there's like three other side missions in it.
Okay. Also, since you're here, we can fact check this. So I was under the impression that the Reviver Hive, if you throw it down, it will revive multiple other people if it has enough charges. And I thought if you set it down, it would revive you multiple times. But if it dropped because you didn't use it, it would just only work once. Now, it seems, though, that you can only use the Reviver Hive on yourself once, period. Is that correct?
Yes.
Which is super fucking lame, right?
And especially with such a long cooldown.
Yeah.
Like a 300-second cooldown. Like, really? 3 minutes for that thing?
Well, the math on that is 5 minutes, but yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Oh,
Especially when I'm, like, it's super fucking long in any case. So, basically, only choose the Reviver Hive if you never expect to go down personally, I guess, huh?
Oh, it's perfect if you're doing, a hardcore agent. Which, like, okay, if you drop, that's it, it's game over.
Yeah, I haven't seen the appeal of the hardcore agent. What's the point? Just a challenge?
Just a challenge.
Well, you just said just do it for the... You said it's for the challenge, and then you said you'd use the Reviver Hive. Kind of seems to invalidate the challenge, doesn't it?
Well, mostly because people would go in with the premise of, I don't want to go down, but if I do go down, my Reviver Hive's there to pick me up.
So you get 1 gimme per 5 minutes, yeah. Now, people were saying on... pardon?
We just finished the bank.
Okay, we just got to the elevators after killing Rebound, so feel free to start doing Federal Emergency Bunker.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
I'll fast travel to it. Wait, what do you... Oh, because you got a shade tech from here. I'll fast travel to the bunker. Just fast travel.
I guess too, to be fair, you could run a you could run the Reviver Hive on like somebody who only has skill tier 1. It would take a long ass time to recharge, but if it's gonna pick you up anyway, at least you'd only need to charge it once, right?
Yeah.
And someone was saying the overcharge for the ballistic shield includes the shield wall, right? Shield wall isn't a separate perk.
Let me check.
Because it says tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then it says overcharge, and then it looks like it's a new header. It says shield wall, your shield is invulnerable. But is that
Yes,
a part
yes.
of overcharge?
That's just part of overcharge, yeah.
Okay. Kind of whack too that like the shield is like, yeah, we also level up with armor, so just don't even bring a fucking skill tier build. Just only bring armor and you'll still get skill tier 6. Which is cool, but I wish there was like other perks that did that, because I don't think there's any other like skills that level up with armor or weapons damage or anything else, right?
Not really,
Vault's
no.
just up ahead.
Oh, I'm not sure. Remember when you first got the division, the armor system was everywhere. There was no rhyme or reason to it.
What do you mean?
Like, for instance, in order to unlock one of the attributes, it was like, oh, you have to have 3 or more firepower on your based on your armor, or 2 or less skill tiers in order to use this part.
Wow, yeah, that sounds ass.
It was.
Oh yeah, the prereqs for talents, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, just like how people were saying, apparently when exotics launched, they had like 3 fucking perks each, which I guess they decided was okay, and then like a month later we're like, hey, maybe this is a bit more complex.
I remember that, yes. Yeah, they were trying to go back to original division where...
Yeah, but that's when you had different gear
the free
set
talents.
things, right? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't fucking cram 3 on one weapon and just be like, yeah, this is the weapon that has 3 talents.
Yeah, it was 3 free
Crazy.
talents. Like, didn't matter what your armor or your skill tier value was. It'll just here you go.
Access.
I was also looking for a Ninja Bike Messenger bag, but there doesn't seem to be an equivalent here, right? You have to like complete sets legitimately. There's no wildcard ones, right?
Right.
So
We moved the president.
Even though they added
Wait,
the
nice and cozy
Ninja Bike
upstairs.
Messenger knee pads,
yeah.
Shit. They pulled the president out of
it
the
doesn't
'cause
look
I-
the same way.
Agent,
Like,
you've got a new assignment.
I like
Find
the
out where
gear,
the president is being
like,
held and get him back.
I don't mind
Some
the,
guys have
the
been
like
vague security
gear
system.
set thing
Should
they
be a data
currently
center
have,
near
but
the
it'd be
vault.
cool if you could equip 1 to 4 and then another one to 3 or something, right? But you can only equip 1 to 4 if you only use that one set. So you're kind of
Right.
kneecapped on being able to make hybrid builds, unless you don't want the unique perk, which, like I said, that's my plan. Run 3 True Patriot, run 3 Striker, but it'd be cool if I could get those perks, because for each of them, I'm only 1 fucking piece off.
Yep.
Although, to be fair, the Acosta bag also seems kind of crazy as an exotic backpack, so I do want to pick that up once again for my demolitionist build.
Ow! Crossbow.
Beginning search query.
Don't you know, Regan? You got to use the key card by typing on the keyboard. It's just how it works.
I see.
They both
I
start
see.
with key, so naturally.
Yeah, it works. Comes together.
Yeah, before I joined you guys, I was looking at the
Search query finished.
like the world tier speed runs.
President Ellis.
Some of these missions people have it done in 4 minutes.
Lockdown procedure initiated.
I'm pretty sure they exploit
That doesn't sound
something which allows them to bypass so many walls.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if you could walk through most missions in 4 minutes. Well, no, there's the, what is it? There's
like
the
the
Chatterbox, which
bunker.
gives you movement speed one. Like that, they'd probably use that.
Well, like the mission, the Federal Bunker, they have it done in 4 minutes. But mind you, 2 of those minutes, you have to wait for that guy to break through that wall.
Well, it's not timed, right? It's based off of how quick you deal with his
Searching for
enemies,
way
right?
out of the vault.
Yeah, but you gotta wait for them to spawn out from the wall before you can kill them.
Okay, let me see.
Well, if they have the, you're talking about using the Bile Mask, or the, what was it, the Eclipse Protocol? You could probably use that plus the Chatterbox. And then you'd be basically getting a, like, semi-permanent movement speed buff, and you'd be able to kill things as they spawn.
Presence location.
Highlighting most expedient route.
Son of a bitch, it actually
Yeah, but some of those
worked.
enemies
Thanks,
don't
Isaac.
spawn onto the field until after you killed off some of them. So it's like the
Yeah, like, it'd definitely be difficult to set up.
that
but-
eclipse won't constantly proc if they're not spawned in yet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure. Like, how do they do that?
But to be fair, you only need to apply it to one dude per wave, right?
Yeah, basically.
Plus, I think they stagger spawns, so I think they start spawning when the last wave is still around, so as long as you don't kill, like, one last guy and keep him alive sort of as, like, a fucking Typhoid Mary for the rest of the guys, you know? You could probably use it that way, because that's how people did it in Warframe. Because there's a character who spreads poison between enemies, but if all of the enemies affected with it die, then it completely resets the stack counter. So that's what people would do. They'd basically put an enemy to sleep, and then just like make sure they didn't kill them, but give them like a very small dose of the lethal like ability, you know. So you'd probably run something like that. Oh, actually, fun fact: the boss actually can hold stacks on him, so that might actually be how they do it. Because when I was using Pestilence and killed something, the stacks would transfer to him. They wouldn't kill him. I don't even know if they did damage. I don't know if he's invulnerable. I don't know if he had infinite health. But it would say dealing like 50,000 damage to him whenever it procced. So, like, you definitely can use him as basically your Typhoid Mary then. So that would probably help just a little bit, considering how he's central to all the spawns.
True.
Did you throw a grenade, Regan?
No.
So I threw my pulse, which is not a grenade. It is a stationary object that scans enemies, and they all shouted grenade and started spazzing and running around. So that was interesting.
Maybe the bot also threw one.
I don't know. I didn't see any. And if they did, why would they have said frag for themselves?
Like, sorry, the bot on our team.
Oh, Ellis? I don't know. Does Ellis have the ability to?
I have no idea.
It seems weird that the fucking president just has like a bunch of grenades on him.
Unless you shot one of the enemies that he's about to throw, and he drops it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think I did, but Regan might have, or the bot might have. Or Regan's turret might have. Riddle me this, Leo. Why would I ever want to use a pump action in this game when semi-auto shotguns exist? That's what I thought.
You gotta use the double barrels.
Pardon?
You gotta use the double barrel.
I mean, I'm using the double barrel right now just so I don't completely fucking wipe before this raid, but like... I mean, the semi-autos are so much better. Why would I want to shoot slower for like an extra like 20% damage?
Yeah.
It's so annoying to do the shell-by-shell reload. Like, I literally just pimp out all of my fucking semi-auto shotguns for max reload speed anyway. And weapon handling, just for that exact reason. So I spend less time going...
I need a hero scramble to my position. Now!
Roger that, Mr. President.
Yeah, no, some of the sniper rifles are like that too in this game.
Yeah, well, to be
Come
fair,
on.
to be fair, the ones with the internal magazines, like the what is it, the hunting M44, if you shoot all the rounds in the mag, it will use a clip, and it's a much faster reload than using 1 or 2 or 3 or 4.
True.
Right, because they're internal mags, you can't like fill it with a clip if it's not like full or empty rather.
Heads up, we're inbound to your location. Coming in over the atrium. Keep your heads down. We're gonna make a hole.
Oh, yikes. Looked like he was just peeking out of the corner.
He's laying down with his foot sticking out of the cover. Like, I see laying down as a sign of aggression.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Well, that's a load of shit. Kill every last one of those fuckers. I want them dead. Roach, our gear supply will dry the fuck up if word gets back to the rest of the council that we lost the president. We'll get him, ma'am. Fuckers aren't going anywhere but down.
Keep forgetting I don't need a reload since I'm just using my sidearm. Or rather restock.
Alright, we just finished bunker. We just finished it.
I will speed up our progress slightly. Slightly TM as I kill multiple other enemies.
Sped up quite a bit.
Working with you once you get back to base.
This has been a huge
Crazy how an
victory for us.
exotic machine gun
Good to have you
does
back, Mr. President.
a little bit better of a job than the what is this? I think it's literally a purple. Nah, it's a gold. It's a gold double barrel shotgun, but it's still like it's still a secondary sawed-off shotgun. It's still ass. Oh, I just picked up a Tommy gun from bank headquarters, Forza, so you can definitely grab them as world loot then, yeah.
Okay.
Or rather, I can grab it as world loot. I would assume you also can. Just gotta be lucky, I guess. That's right. I've also been trying to get a 45 caliber Vector since I started playing this game, and I just got my first one, and it's blue tier 165, and I'm at world tier 5. So, geese disappointment, I guess. Fuck.
Hold on a second, I'll be back.
Okay.
Cool. Well, we're done. Regan, if you just want to send them party invites, I guess. Or I guess Forza's obviously AFK, but
Okay, I can do that.
then you can unlock new skills. I'm sure Forza probably has new stuff to grab as well.
True.
Get the party started in Ha. Get started in here.
Oh, then the Vector you might like, it's called the Chameleon. It's kind of like a modified Vector into an assault rifle.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't use assault rifles in this game. I picked up the Pyromaniac, and that was pretty cool, but I prefer SMGs and LMGs just because with the PP-19 I have like a 50 round mag, you know?
Yeah, because this one, let me see. What's the mag on it?
Basically, I like shooting, I don't like reloading, so.
Yeah, so the Chameleon has a 50 round mag.
Hot. And you said it's a 45 ACP caliber? I guess it doesn't matter because I can't use weapon attachments on exotics anyway.
Yeah. It's skill that it has called Adaptive Instinct. Hitting 30 headshots grants plus 20% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage for 45 seconds. Hitting 75 body shots grants 90% weapon damage for 45 seconds. Hitting 30 leg shot grants 150 reload speed. 150% reload speed for 45 seconds.
Yeah, that's hot. That's real hot. That is definitely something I will have to keep an eye out for.
Can I accept the invite right now?
Electronic device detected.
You said you couldn't accept it?
I'm accepting it right now.
Oh, okay.
I swear, Ellis, you ever get the feeling that there's something funny going on? There's no situation, Mr. President. Knock it off. You know what I mean. I'm not sure that I do.
We're waiting for that. I'm gonna refill my water bottle.
It should. Like there's something pushing back against everything we're doing. You sit in the big office. There's always going to be people pushing back reflexively on anything you do. You know I've got your back. And so does the country. So, worry less about the hypothetical crises, and let's deal with the real one we've got facing us right now.
Another agent has joined your group. An agent is back online. Group augmentation active.
Alright, I'm here.
Back again. I think Forza's still AFK though.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool. Regan sent you an invite, so if you're good to join us, we are, I think, good to go. Although I did mention you should probably look at upgrading perks at the Quartermaster or grabbing some new skills if you want to toy around with new stuff, since you should have quite a bit of shade tech from doing all the missions so far.
Yeah, well, send me another invite because I tried to join the first one and didn't really work.
Okay.
Well, I say all right, but that's definitely a Regan thing. So.
Should be sent again.
Yeah, I got it.
Agent is now in your group.
Okay, well, let me fast travel. I'm coming.
It's not letting you teleport to the White House?
Yeah, I selected, thought I selected the White House and it wouldn't let me fast travel.
Yeah, I was having that as well. Just sort of spammed it and eventually it went through.
The secret ingredient is brute forcing. Well, I guess thanks to Leo, we get all cosplay as level 40s. Or I guess what's the opposite of costume play? Because we aren't actually level 40s. But we're performing as them.
We could really use a hand.
I don't know, we get to be strong.
Works.
We get to be strong. That's the important part. Fun fact, Forza is also invisible for me. Whack.
Purification tablets will be restricted until further notice.
Pleasure to see you.
Oh, yep, he's invisible again.
Was it only like in the base?
It was in open world as well too.
That probably isn't problematic, right?
It fixed itself once I fast traveled to the bunker and he fast traveled right behind me.
Okay.
Then it fixed itself.
So I wonder if he has to fast travel or if we have to fast travel to fix it. But in any case, we're going to fast travel wherever we're going, so guess it doesn't matter. As long as it fixes.
Good to see you.
This is not the best gear in the city. He lied to me. He lied to me.
Well, where do you think it's hiding?
Well, everything's like less than 80%.
I'm happy to have made a deal.
Make it sound as if anywhere in the city has above 80%. It's very possible they also suck. Most of the merchants have stuff I don't really give a shit about.
Howdy.
Alrighty, I am all good to go.
No, you still have to meet the president.
Just kidding.
Mr. President, give me your hand.
Must have been such a bitch for all the level creators. Like, there is so many props in every single fucking location. Like, even the National Zoo was the first one I was actually blown away, because not only does it actually look like a zoo, and I don't know if they just modeled it after the legit thing or not, but there was props everywhere. And like I said, it takes like an hour to do the mission the first time. Like, it's crazy high volume of placeables that they had to do. Insane.
We're seeking skilled tradesmen. Would all construction workers, plumbers, welders, and electricians report to the main desk at the earliest possible convenience?
I guess we all have to meet the president.
Oh, do we? I just completed for me when Regan did.
Now, getting all the masks to fill up this board over here, that's a pain.
What do you mean?
So, they have open world hunters, and when you kill them, you get their masks. And
Oh, interesting. I was not aware of that. My wall is blank, so...
yeah, so like I'm saying, getting them is a pain.
Hey man, I'm good at killing things.
And the hunters are, they cheat, they constantly cheat.
I was doing a challenging bounty yesterday, and the motherfucker full healed themselves, and that feels bad. Gave me fucking Pokemon flashbacks, so it's like, yeah, I'm finally gonna win. It's like, never mind.
Yeah, I know. And the hunters do the same thing too. So you get them down low, like okay, I'm gonna kill them. Nope, let me use they're using a med kit. Like, oh, stop.
Sounds like somebody needs to use more EMP grenades.
I try to, but they can recover from EMPs faster than I can, apparently.
Dang.
I get EMP'd, I can't use any of my skills for at least a good minute and a half. I EMP them, they're using skills within 5 seconds.
Gotta get that disrupt resistance, yo.
But then it's gonna lower the efficiency of my skills.
Yeah. The eternal struggle. You just gotta kill things deader faster. Easy. Oh shit, I need a gun. Oopsies.
Oh, that's another thing too. Unlike the first division, your accommodations, you actually have to go in and collect the rewards for them.
Yeah, and the menu's a fucking mess. So many nested sub-menus to get rid of all of the fucking exclamation marks.
Sorry about that.
Well, actually, they have a the easiest way for me would be go to, so when you get to the accommodations, select the ones you want, press Y to then put down either the completed ones or ones you have in progress, and that should put up everything right away up at the front.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was talking about collectibles, actually. They're way more annoying, but yeah.
Yeah, because
accommodations.
And I think I'm still, let me see, what are my collectible levels at? I still need a few more audio logs. I'm missing one echo somewhere. I don't know where. I'm missing one. And
What's crazy how few there are, honestly, because like in the first game I could have sworn there was like 60 some echoes, and here there's like 40, and like 10 of those are in Manhattan.
Take care.
yeah. And unlike the first one, which once you unlock that special, what's it called? In the security wing, that, well, what's it called? Will give you that perk where it showed all the collectibles on the map. In this one, they don't have that. It won't show up on the map unless you're close to it. And if you forgot it, then it'll show up on the map. Like, look, this is the location of it.
Yeah, with the
Other than that,
discovered thing. Yeah.
Otherwise, it will not show on the map.
Gotta get good. Gotta go back to the, days of the gaming magazines with all the locations marked on a map. Call into the Nintendo hotline and be like, please tell me where's the last Petruchio study.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
I'm not nearly that old, but I've seen the memes, and I am glad that I live in the era of Google instead.
Please, I had Nintendo Power magazine, alright?
Do you feel attacked for your age? Now, my first gaming console was like a GameCube, but so like lots of people my age, like I'm 24 at the moment, so there's quite a few people I know that like their first one was like the 64 or whatnot, but like mine was a GameCube, and we literally just played like Smash Bros. Melee on it, I think, and then like a couple of other games that literally nobody knows, and I don't even remember the names of. But when I describe them, nobody knows what I'm talking about. And when I go on the internet, nobody knows what I'm talking about. And when I go try and find it on the Wikipedia game list, nobody knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, those games are just, I guess, no longer existing in the world. And then I got the Wii and played like Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. And then I got the Xbox 360 and I played Fallout New Vegas. And it's just been Xbox since there, as you could probably tell from us currently all being on Xbox. So
yeah.
But
yeah, same here. My first one was the Genesis. From there, I got the GameCube. Mine came with Mario Sunshine. From there, I bought...
Okay, Mario Sunshine was the fucking shit, though. Like, that was a pretty smooth-ass game for the era.
Yes. From there, I got Mario Kart Double Dash, which I loved. Then I got my first RPG game, which was Tales of Symphonia.
It's one of the Castlevania ones, right?
No, I never played Castlevania.
No? I thought there was a Symphonia title, Castlevania. Could be wrong, I haven't played it, so...
From there, I got Star Fox Assault. And I think the last one I purchased for it was... What was that Sonic Surfboard one? Sonic Riders.
That was also probably... Actually, in hindsight, it's probably not a good game now. Or it probably never was in, like, an adult's mind. But, like, for teenage me, it was also pretty great. Sonic Adventure 2 was also aged Potentially not great, but phenomenal game. Sonic Riders. I remember playing that, and the Shadow game where you go around fucking stuff up or deciding to be a good guy.
That's another one I had Shadow. Yeah, I did have Shadow Hedgehog too. Yep, forgot about that one.
Sonic Adventure 2 slap though.
Yeah.
That fucking opening mission running away from a truck. Amazing. So what mission are we doing?
Okay.
There's one close by.
DCD, yeah.
I mean, we're all just fast traveling anyway. What is it? Difficulty level 38. Okay. So Leo is definitely bumping us up by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm a fast travel to DCD and hope that it fixes Force's
same here.
Invisibility. I foresee that being a bit problematic otherwise. Get to play fucking warmer and colder Marco Polo whenever he goes down. Because honestly, at that point, it'd literally just be the hold X and run around game, just like whenever you're trying to find out what to interact with to get to the next area. What time is it? It's midnight.
Yep, I see him. He's back for me.
Huzzah! Yep, he is no longer visible for me too. Although you are running that sweet ass helmet, which I have not seen before.
Oh, it's the you get it from the apparel caches.
Oh, okay, so just random stuff then, eh?
Yeah, it's the Umbrella Corporation helmet.
Oh, okay. All right, I can dig it.
I got this one too. I'm not sure you've seen it. Okay. I got the Nemesis Mask.
Nemesis. I was drinking water. I was not at my console. What is that from?
Resident Evil.
Oh, are you as well?
Oh,
okay.
That was a collab. They did like a...
Well, they also still release Siege skins for Resident Evil. Oh my god, Evil, but I don't think Ubisoft does Resident Evil, right? They just partner with them or something for these?
Yeah, it was just a collaboration.
Oh, cool. We get it going?
Yep.
Gotta go fuck stuff up with
from the
the
DCD
shotgun.
complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
Actually, what were you doing for? Is it you're just running support, right?
With me? Yeah.
Get a revolver, some fools.
And I'll let you answer to Emerson personally.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys seem to actually be legitimately chewy. Let's find out, shall we? I'm gonna do something stupid. Feel free to leave me if I die. I just want to find out if these guys are tough enough to actually try. Oh, I currently have your healed drone healing me. I guess it's kind of hard to tell.
It just doesn't do it. I can't do anything to you.
I am invincible.
Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
There's a lock door here.
They're heading for the admin terminal. Stop them!
Yeah, no, I think I'm actually able to try on these guys. I just took like 6 bullets from the revolver to die. And like, I'm running the World Tier 5 revolver. Okay, let's see.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
Let's see what you guys got. That junk.
I got decent stuff. I got 490 level stuff, which is a far cry better than the 250 I was getting. Yeah, you sure showed them, buddy.
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way
But
of
watch,
saying
if I walk through it.
everything gets sterile.
I mean, at least it doesn't hurt
Isaac's
you,
not
I guess.
detecting the needed for the decon process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
I mean, it does hurt me if I stand in too long.
Oh, well, I guess because we're in non-combat, you get the constant healing, right?
Yeah.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decon protocol enough gas to run.
Hi. We both kind of-
Ow. I hit Forza in the back.
Holy shit, you just straight bled out, too. I got him.
Just as I fired, he stood up and took it.
Right, it's Forza's
My
fault.
oxidizer hit him right in the back.
Dang, bro, that is nasty. I got a hive on you, Forza.
My shotgun sucks.
Ow. Come up behind me.
Is it your shotgun or their shotgun?
It's mine.
But what level are you running? Because you are level... Who are you?
Oh, sorry, I totally thought I was reviving, not just hiding.
The decontamination
Where the fuck was
protocol
Forza?
can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you.
Oh.
Stay put once
Are you
pull the
invisible
trigger
again,
and you
Holmes?
should be safe.
No, I died.
You can't miss it.
Yeah, but I
Right in the
revived.
middle
I
of
was
the lab.
reviving you, wasn't I?
Yeah, you revived me and I just went in the loading screen and I just spawned back here, so I don't...
Oh, yeah,
Interesting.
because we cleared it so it automatically
Oh.
respawned him.
Rip. Yeah, well, because you're level 19 right now, Forza. So actually, I don't know. If you were to equip like an absolute actual shit item, would it scale it up with you, or does it keep the relative scale?
Keeps the relative scale.
I was gonna say, I should just keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I were to put on level 20 equipment, it would not scale. It would stay at level 20.
Okay. Well, it's interesting because they seem to be doing quite a bit of damage still, aren't they?
Yeah, because the enemies are at level 38.
Right, but it seems to be scaling like some of their equipment now, for them to actually be able to still kill them. Because like, there's no way that if they're level 19, they should be killing level 28 guys pretty easy, right?
It scales up their offensive abilities.
Yeah. So he still would want to equip as high of a level weapon as he has, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what level are you using for this?
I could check that real fast.
Well, like, it bumps us all up to 40, but he said his shotgun sucks. I'm just wondering what level it is. Because if he's been holding on to it since he's been level 10, then yeah, it's not going to work.
No, it's level 18.
Interesting.
Yeah, all his equipment,
Probably just use my saw machine guns. That's 19, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, machine guns are the way to go. I'm glad everybody.
Besides his pistol and his assault rifle, it's.
I guess you could call that.
Everything else is level 18, 19.
Never again.
And not inside the doorway?
Was able to access the morgue.
Okay, could it put me in like 2 loading screens? Is I not inside the doorway?
Yeah, yeah, it was weird. You guys, like, I saw everybody in there, but it wouldn't let the wouldn't let me use the keypad, and then the timer hit 0, and then it let me use it, and then you and Regan were both invisible or teleporting. So I don't know what was up with that. It just evidently did not like you guys being there.
It doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you get a loading screen too, Regan?
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess because the game just fucking hates
I
it,
guess I was just outside the little square they set up.
Yeah.
Spread out and search for it. It could be anywhere.
The outcast using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Very much should have been the Umbrella Corporation's answer against zombies as well, just using a fuck ton of machine guns, honestly.
True.
Like, I'm a fan of LMGs in, like, any game whatsoever, but especially zombie games, hordes of shit. Like, yeah, let me just hold RT and just wipe. Thanks.
Oh, did you try the Back 4 Blood demo?
Yes, it was meh. Did you give it a shot then as well, I take it?
Yeah, I tried it.
Yeah, we got stuck on the, or how far did you get on it?
The second mission, we couldn't blow up the boat. That's the only thing we couldn't do.
The blow, yeah, that's exactly it. So yeah, so it's interesting because it seems like there's 4 missions, but they only gave you checkpoints on the first and third. So yeah, that was the 4th one. So whenever you failed that and ran out of retries, you had to do the 3rd one and the 4th one, and I just said fuck that after failing it for the 3rd time in a row.
Like, because it should have give you the C4 to begin with before you got onto the boat. Like, here, plan them on your way up. But no, you gotta get to the.
Been smart, but.
And even then, you gotta plan them, but you gotta plan them at the bottom of the deck, then work your way up. Like, oh my god.
We didn't even get that far, dude. Every time, if we even got there, because the bots kept triggering the blowing up the fuel tank, and so we had to rush through stuff before we cleared out the first area. So we were getting tailed by like way too many zombies. And then when we got to the boat, we'd run through that, no problem. We'd get to the like barricade group, and then we'd just fucking die as like it's an infinite wave of zombies. We couldn't not die like every round. So it was like, well, if we can kill this wave, then I can pick Regan up and we can go on the boat, and by the time I pick her up, the new wave's here and it's ganking all the AI, and we just cluster fuck over and over. Yeah, so overall, like, I didn't mind the gameplay. Like, I played Left 4 Dead 2, like, the entire thing through, like, once with friends, but it wasn't really my niche, because I like having, like, overall progression. And to be fair, they kind of had that with the ability of, like, playing cards and whatnot. But like having the weapons wiped each time and not being able to select your weapon, for instance, is kind of meh. And yeah, it just felt kind of clunky. It didn't look terribly good, although to be fair, it was a bit. So yeah, I mean the thing is, like, even if we did the next mission, like once I went through each of the missions once, I would have said, okay, and then what? Like there wouldn't have been a whole lot of replay value for it in my eyes, basically. So when we're playing World War Z, because that was free on the Epic Games Store, like that has a lot of like actual replay value and progression in it. So we've played through it, and I maxed out like 4 of the 6 characters, and I bought all the premium items with the the free-to-play currency. And then at that point, I just basically call it quit because I finished progression. That's basically what I do. I just play until I'm done with like progressing, and like there just wasn't really a whole lot of progression in Back 4 Blood.
An agent needs assistance.
Making friends for you?
A little bit.
I think I threw the reviver thing over there.
I just revived him manually, so if you, oh no, it's right here. You didn't throw it far enough, close enough to it. Or he didn't crawl enough to it, depending on the way you see it.
Restoring through a window, so just toss it on me.
And he's gonna get
more friends.
I mean, it is their spawn right beside you.
You ever play Fallout 4 at all?
Play
Yep.
what?
You ever play Fallout 4 at all?
In like the lamest way possible, I basically kept doing all of the like settlement and side missions, so I never even reached Diamond City. like Preston Garvey,
really
like the meme of another settlement needs your help. I'm like, bet. And then I got to the stage where all of the settlements were revealed, and I was just helping like settlements I'd already discovered, and at that point I kind of just was like, meh.
Thanks for getting me that day.
I wasn't super convinced into playing 4 or 76, but like I played Fallout New Vegas multiple times. Mind you,
I can't get into 76. 76, I don't like
No,
that at all.
yes,
I hate that.
I didn't like the gameplay of 76 either.
yeah, well the
Yeah,
biggest
I
issue
don't
with
like
it
it.
is because it was like open world progression. Whenever you tried to go back through an area you already cleared, everything had fucking respawned, which was annoying as hell, right? But
one thing is, like, I keep playing Fallout 4 over and over because I just sit there and I can use the mods on there. It's like I'll have like the PPSH mods I'll put in, like A10 Warthog airstrikes. It's like I'll get super stupid stuff in there if it's fun.
yeah, I didn't like how the attachment system was like millions of weapon combinations, but what they really meant is you only have 2 types of attachments for each slot, and then all of the other ones are just better versions of it, you know? So you didn't really have like lots of options. It was just like, do you want more damage per shot or more damage per second, and then just differing tiers of that, right? I played Fallout New Vegas the most because it was one of my first 360 games, and it's like, according to a lot of people, the best Fallout game, which is funny because of course it's not even done by Bethesda, it's done by Obsidian. And mind you, the only reason I played through the campaign on it multiple times is because, like, my progress was wiped multiple times.
Did you have the problem where you would go through doors and it would just freeze up because you just couldn't load the next area?
I didn't have that. One time I accidentally overwrote my actual main save when I was playing an alternate character, which was definitely heartbreaking. And then another time I just restarted it because I didn't like what my build was. And then the third time and the most recent time, and the reason why I haven't finished it, and I've never even finished the main campaign, like, at all, because I, again, do all the side mission stuff first. But I was in the strip, and I saved, and I exited, and then I loaded back in, and it had reset all of my reputation. And for you to be in the strip, you have to have positive reputation with the NCR. So I load in, I'm not positive with the NCR, so everybody attacks me on sight. So I either die, or I attack them and get, like, burn their reputation. So basically it was like a no-win situation, so I deleted that profile, and then I just haven't, like, played it again. Because, like,
I get you.
Fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of like XCOM 2. I've played through the campaign multiple times, but that's because I keep trying to get the Iron Man achievement, but the game is glitched on console, and it will just freeze and wipe all your progress. Because it's Iron Man, it will only allow you to have one save file, and it doesn't let you manually save, and it doesn't let you back up saves. But if any of those, if any of the saves it does becomes corrupted, that means you've lost all of your progress. So, another fantastic game I wish I could play more of, but if I can't beat it because it keeps, you know, crashing on me, I don't really have a lot of reason to play it.
I get you.
Anyway, where are we doing next?
The next mission, I think it's...
We've got two, I guess, right? Lincoln and Potomac?
Yeah. I think from there would be Roosevelt Island and...
The strongholds, right?
Yeah. But the Capitol building you can't do until you're level 30, so that one would be a ways out.
I think that's right. They're almost both level 20.
Well...
What time do I work today? It's a good question. I should check that.
Because even if we finish all the missions and they're still at level 30, we can do the side missions. That'll be a good chunk of experience as well.
I was going to say, or we could do they have bounties available? Because we could do those and fight challenging enemies, and that'd be really good for EXP.
I mean, I see bounties for my screen. I'm not sure they have bounties on their screen.
I mean, Roosevelt is also pretty good for EXP. Or we could just redo other missions we've already done, right? So.
True.
Not too bad. Oh, that's right. I have a morning shift today. Lol. That's right.
I was gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna be on that much longer because I don't know what time it is for you right now.
12:19 in the morning.
Yeah, for me it's 3:19 in the morning for me.
It's crazy to me how, like, other than you being invisible, we haven't seemed to have any issues with, like, playing with you, even though you're in, like, Central Time Zone, and I'm on Pacific, and so is Regan. But, like, you play an FPS game, and you can have people within the same fucking server region as you going, like, 200, 300 fucking ping every few seconds.
Yeah.
Although I guess there's a hell of a lot more to simulate when, like, you actually bring in physics other than just a cover shooter. So, yeah, like, I'm good to play until everybody basically hops off because I have work in the morning, but then I have a, like, 4-hour break before I have movie and a dinner with Regan. So, like, I can just sleep then. I am willing to do that. So, I guess it depends on how Regan's feeling.
I can play as long as possible.
Yeah, I was thinking of being a bit lame and hopping off pretty quick soon.
So if we got you guys done Lincoln and Potomac, would that be okay? That'd be about another hour.
That's what I was thinking I'd be good for.
All right.
Okay.
That work for y'all?
Yeah.
We can even speed it up a little bit, I'm sure.
Yeah, if I just go full skill build, yeah.
You just go Oxidizer and I go Warframe Shirt and Pestilence, things are going to die a lot quicker.
I would say probably Lincoln Memorial is probably the fastest of the two.
Well, if we're doing both of them, I guess it doesn't really matter which order, right?
Right.
Yeah, I guess we can get the faster one done first, though.
Okay.
Y'all have an out. Or wait, now why don't we do the slower one? Because then at that point, people can figure out if they're okay for another quick one or not.
Okay.
Potomac, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so we're all idiots. Or Manny Ortega is the dumb one. Well, like you laugh, but I don't know if any of you have played Warframe, but that's literally what happened. There's the Orican faction in it, and in one of the cutscenes, one of the main voice actors pronounced it Orokin, and so it became a fucking meme because they pronounced it different than literally every other person ever in a cutscene.
Box this guy in before you can bag him.
Oh yeah, I remember this mission. Yeah, this is pretty long normally. But that's okay. Leo and I here to save the day.
Yep.
MVPs.
Although I don't have Oxidizer unlocked, so because I wasn't aware it was such a fucking crazy thing. So
it's only crazy if you have like all your pieces gonna have maxed out skill damage.
okay.
You cannot get the set I have right now until you get the Warlords, which is called the Impress International.
Yeah.
Other than that, same thing with Hana U. You can't get Hana U until you get.
No. Yeah, that was my
Warlords.
plan. Use Wyvern 1, use China Light 1, and then use Hana 2 and Empress 2 for my artillery build, just to get like the 50% fucking skill damage increase.
Well, skill efficiency, it didn't really make sense until somebody explained it to me. It was.
Well, it does everything, right? It's the weapon handling of skills.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So yeah, it's skill damage, skill efficiency, skill haste, all in one.
We need you to secure the outcast strategist.
I'm set up at the main entrance. Agent, head for the northeast gate.
Stay here. I'll go check it out.
I'm in. Main entrance is clear.
Agent, you need to cut off the primary escape route. Take out the boats that got docked southwest of your position.
I'll keep an eye on the main entrance and make sure he doesn't double back.
My drone's just doing everything.
That's gonna kill me.
Probably makes a lot more sense for me to run the skill build, doesn't it?
Attention! We're under attack! Fall back! Get to the boats! Defend them at all costs!
Well, at least now we know the strategist is home.
A lovely chain of explosions.
Yeah, I should give him a chance to run away. Let me get my secret mines out to him. Look at to see their death coming towards them.
Yeah, it seems to be the best like offensive build for being on the go as drones and secret manager. I don't know, the Firefly doesn't actually do shit. Oops.
Immediate medical assistance. Agent down.
I forgot it was a cover shooter for a minute there.
Agent killed.
And then I insta-respawn, but all the way back here. Lovely. Oh, never mind, I respawn in front of you. Alright, fuck it. I'll take it.
Seeing a lot of hostiles by the docks. They're securing the boats.
They must be waiting for the order to launch. If the strategist gets on one of those boats, we'll lose our chance to bring him in. Keep moving. You're almost there. We're almost at the dock, Agent. Hope you're not too late.
Now this one, I don't understand why it opens this way.
It's a great question. Try to say bad design. Someone didn't think it through, or someone knew it and did it maliciously, or it was reported too late, or at a point where nobody cared about fixing it. Basically, you got
arrow.
We need reinforcements on the dock. Now! Take out the intruders! Protect the boats!
Alright, I got the tour boat.
Agent down.
Kelso? Shit. Agent Kelso's not responding. Damn it, Kelso. Okay, slight change of plans. With the boats out of commission, the target should still be inside. We have to make sure he doesn't slip past us.
Just got a Thompson.
Fucking A. Too bad we're power leveling the fuck out of you, so it's not going to be useful in like 5 missions, but hey, at least you got one for now and the next one. To be fair too, like, honestly from 20 to 25 you could probably run pretty much the same gear. Like, you're going to be less effective than if you find a level 25 Tommy gun, but you're not going to be shooting yourself in the foot either, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because
So,
like
is that there's a Thompson with a drum mag? Is it like the Chicago typewriter? Does it have like a front handle, or is it literally just a normal Thompson with a drum mag?
It's literally called Tommy gun, and it doesn't give you any attachment options. And then you can get the stick mag one, which is like a regular SMG, which has customization but doesn't have the drum mag.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah, so that's honestly probably the better one, I'm sure, because you can actually like customize it. The Tommy gun is just like that. It's literally just the Tommy gun without the. It doesn't have a handle though. No.
I seen one of these things in real life for sale, and they wanted like $2,000 for one.
I mean, it's hella iconic, so.
Yeah, it'd been super fun to buy one. Just go out and start shooting. Just set up a target somewhere.
Well, doesn't it have like an enormous ass spring on the barrel too, so it's supposed to be pretty stable?
Doesn't. I think the barrel's just made a certain way so it doesn't overheat. It has a coiling.
Oh, I thought the coiling was a fucking spring. Alright, fair enough.
No, that's just like, I think it's for heating purposes or something. I wish they had the MG42 in this game. That's my favorite machine gun.
Another stick. You just like stick mag guns, huh?
MG42.
Oh,
I need a
MG.
stick mag
I
gun.
thought you said MP.
No. The MG42, that'd be fun to use. Cause if you ever play the Battlefield games, I play Battlefield 5 and I just get the MG42 set up and mow people down with it.
Yeah, I played Battlefield. I spent a lot of time in 3, 4, and Hardline, but I just couldn't really get into 1 or 5. Although I will say 5 is better. It's more Battlefieldy than 1. And I really like the like reinforcement system. Like the barricade fortification stuff. That's pretty cool.
So I already pre-ordered that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That is like it's supposed to be a lot closer to like the Battlefield field than the, like 1 or 5, and I can appreciate that. But at the same time, I haven't been into Battlefield really since 4 very heavily. So at this point, it's like, do I really want to get hyped and get back into the franchise? You know?
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I am kind of nervous about is that because the person
can't even get out the door.
Personally, in my opinion, though, it's just like personally, I just hate Call of Duty. I think it's just kind of like a Battlefield knockoff to like the new ones. Anyways, the old ones were great. I love the old
Yeah.
ones.
Funny you say that,
Like-
because that's what I said, because they did different things. Battlefield was infantry, like, and, you know, using vehicles and using, like, planes and helicopters to a certain extent, and being, like, squad warfare, whereas Call of Duty was, like, the run-and-gun shooter. And then Battlefield Hardline came out, and they kind of just completely fucking swapped sides. Like, when I went and played Modern Warfare, because my brother picked it up, so I could get it for free with the whole share schism thing they had, like, it actually felt more Battlefield as Call of Duty Modern Warfare than Battlefield has felt since Battlefield 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
I'm not dead. Don't
I just remember like the old Call of Duties, like Call of Duty 3 and like World at War. Those were my favorite ones. Like Call of Duty 3, I loved like the classic one because I just get like the Sherman tank and sit there and blow people up on a little sidecar and like the German fatty wagons.
See, that was
fun.
that's before my time. For like, because for Call of Duty, I played MW3 and Black Ops 2, and then a little bit of Ghost when it came out. And I will say, I love the alien mode on there.
Yeah, Extinction, that was fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
The lack of maps, and again, you're kind of limited by progression overall. I think MW3's progression system for survival was probably one of the better ones
Yeah.
out of like all
Yeah,
of the COD. Because even zombies is like, man. Although I will say Black Ops 2 Transit was the fucking
Don't let them
bomb.
into the concert hall.
Like,
That
you
was
get to
good.
ride a bus around a fucking destroyed, like, used up city. Like, what is not to love? Yeah, and then after that, I picked up Battlefield 3 because I was looking for GTA 5 at the store and they didn't have it. But they were like, hey, well, we have Battlefield 3, we have the premium edition for only $60. And I was like, was it any good? And they were like, well, it's definitely worth $60. So I tried that, absolutely fell in love with 3, then I did 4 Hardline. At that point, I had stopped playing COD after Ghosts. And then, like I said, Battlefield Hardline-ish. I still played with my buddy from high school, but then at that point I really got into Rainbow Six Siege. Since I've been playing that since launch. I had Division, like for newer-ish games. I've also played like State of Decay 2 and whatnot, but I haven't really gotten into the like, you know, like more casual shooters since then, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you ever play Hardline, you ever get the couch?
The what?
The couch.
No, I saw it, but
I've seen videos on that.
I got in the couch in one match. I moved over at least like 6 people in the couch. Then they get out to like the bazookas, like the schmaz and all that, and start blowing you up.
Well, I mean, between that and like the Phantom stuff and the unique reloads, I think Hardline wasn't the Battlefield experience, but it was still a really cool, really unique experience. You know?
Yeah, it was something different than like every other Battlefield was like military base, and then like they kind of just changed it, which I thought was, you know,
Yeah, it was
something
cops
different.
and robbers, and it was a little silly, but it was great. Like the MRAP was super enjoyable. The transport helicopters felt pretty balanced. Hotwire game mode was great. Extraction / VIP was really fun and unique. Like they did really great things with it. Like I think the community was pretty adamantly against it because it was like glorified cops and robbers, but like it was still pretty good. Fucking cops and robbers execution.
Yeah, I remember I always played it hard, like whatever, Hotwire, whatever it was.
Yeah, the car one. Car is OBD.
Yeah,
and that
where
is
you have to
such a
sit there and
unique
keep driving
premise.
to get points.
Yeah, like what
Because
other
that
game
was-
has
I
done
like
that?
that.
It's crazy. It was
And
great.
I love when we do it, and it's like as soon as you get in the car, someone had like a tripwire right on your car, so as soon as you step inside, it's instantly dead.
Well, I was playing Hotwire with my buddy, and we were in a transport helicopter, and he was driving, I was gunning, and we went on like the absolute most massive like tear I've ever done in a video game. I think I was up to 30 or 40 kills. We actually had to stop killing the objective cars and focus on people running around on foot because we were winning so hard that if we didn't let them get points, the match would be over sooner, you know?
Yeah, because you're just gonna reach your limits.
Yeah, so we actually had to slow our roll on beating them in order to make it last. So, yeah, pretty nutty memories. Or that downtown map was amazing. Like, it had the parking garage, it had the double skyscrapers, it had like the other skyscraper that blew up with the crane in it. Like it was a super detailed, very interesting map, and like Hardline definitely had a lot of love put into it.
Yeah, just like, 'cause I'm like, I bought a copy of it because like I had it for like PlayStation 3, like a long time ago. And the funny thing is, PlayStation 3 sucked, but my dad was at work and he put in a thing for raffle and we got it. So
Why not?
I was just kind of playing it, and so I just started playing it. And I had like the Hardline on there, which it was fun for the time. And then nowadays though, it's like I bought an Xbox One copy. I try to load onto it, and it's
probably dead, right?
If you play like I think like of course TDM, that's usually never dead.
Right. Well,
Like,
it's same with like
a
Operation Metro Unlocker for 3 and 4, right?
Yeah. But it's just like when I'll start playing it though. And it's like I try to do like the hot wire and all the stuff like that, and then it's like I try to load in. I find like a match of like 3-4 people, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's, like,
well, and God
lame.
forbid you try and get any of the field specializations done, right? Because those were hard enough when you had full lobbies.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I'm gonna love about the new Battlefield is that they're remastering every all the well, not all, but they're I think over time it's gonna be all, but they're remastering like maps from back from Battlefield 1942, which was like the first Battlefield.
Damn, nice.
That's why I'm excited to play that. I bought that as soon as I seen, and it's supposed to have Portal in it too, so you can create your own stuff like wars.
Yeah,
so if you wanna make
I heard about that.
Like
they
Vietnam.
literally made the scripting like open-ended. So like I saw people were literally doing like visual blueprinting, like you would in like a game engine with it for settings, right?
Yeah, I haven't really seen anyone do anything like that yet. I'll have to look it up and look into that, but. Like, if you ever see if you look up the Portal trailer, it's hilarious. It's just like it literally rings Battlefield. It's like they'll have like the World War II German soldiers with knives, and then you'll see the modern Americans like defibrillators and like shocking each other and stabbing each other. It's just stupid.
Yeah. So Lincoln Memorial is the last one we're doing before everybody's hopping off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, no, like I said, it definitely sounds like 2042 is definitely going the right route and like returning to everything everyone like loved and hoped about Battlefield. It's just like I said, at this point, I don't know if I want to get invested back into it when I'm already playing like 3-4 other games, you know?
Yeah, that's what I mean, because there's that one game that's coming out for Xbox. It's on PC. It's like the Insurgency Sandstorm. It's like Desert Storm, like Afghanistan. I want to get that, but at the same time, I already pre-ordered the new Far Cry, like Far Cry 6 and the Battlefield, so I'm kind of. I don't really know if I want to get more.
To be fair, let's be real. With Far Cry, you don't really need to play it on launch. You can wait and just play afterwards, because the multiplayer aspect of Far Cry has never really been a selling point.
No, I never played multiplayer on that one.
Now, to be fair, I played the 3 multiplayer, the PvP. It was actually pretty good. I didn't get around to playing 4. I also played 4's co-op, though, and that was okay as like a once through, but like...
Well, that's something, like, if
once.
The best thing to play, it's a once to play if you're in a normal campaign, but if you play Valley of the Yetis, it's fun as ever. You'll be in like the little helicopter. Oh, you're missing out. The Valley of the Yetis is like the best Far Cry DLC, hands down. You'll be sneaking through the caves, and then you see a Yeti start tearing someone up. It's fun.
Might have to revisit that, although I don't know if I'm super interested in buying DLC and doing co-op for a half-decade-old game.
They maintain this outpost.
Well, you don't have to do co-op, but yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was the best edition of the game was on sale for like $10, but even then though, it's like just a DLC on its own. They want to charge like $10 for it, so I don't really think it's worth it.
Well, I mean, that's exactly like how Regan picked this game up and how I picked this game up like a year and a half ago, just because Ubisoft has these massive like making money sales on the games, when they just seem to want to have more people talk about the game, more people exposed to it.
True.
There's no way in hell they're making anywhere near any money off of this, selling it for $10.
Where they make the money is the DLC. That's what they want you to buy.
I mean, I got that too, but it was still only $10 during the sale. So.
Oh, okay.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
kind of excited for the. Well, that's something I don't. That's something I actually hate about the new Far Cry already. You know how they had map editor, like where you can spawn and make your own stuff and all that.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't aware of that. I played 3 and 4. I didn't play 5 at all. So where's it going?
Well, 4. If you put 4, it had the map editor in it.
Did it?
Like, yeah, it has the map editor in it. But same as 4, 5, and I think 3 had it, but it wasn't as good. But 3 did have it.
Interesting. No, I never touched those. I was
yeah.
where they were thinking.
But it was fun though, because you can spawn in buildings, you can spawn in a bunch, like, you can spawn in people, vehicles, and, like, you can even make people, like, the enemies and stuff, you can make them get into the vehicles and, like, start driving down the road. Like, you can script everything.
Interesting, okay.
But then, in the new Far Cry, though, they took it out to say they're gonna make the game, they're gonna work on more of the campaign, they're gonna make it so much better, which I really doubt.
I mean, to be fair, I only played 3 and 4, like I said, but, like, 3's campaign is one of the better game campaigns I've played, period. Not even just, like, Far Cry, but,
yeah,
it was amazing.
It's
so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's... Well, I don't know, if you ever play Halo?
I played Infinite. Or, sorry, no, I did not play Infinite, because it's not fucking out yet. I played Reach. That was the only one.
Oh, well, you kind of got off to somewhat of a bad start with Halo, then. you need to play...
The Master Collection.
There you go, I have that. That's good. But I grew up playing Halo, so it's like, that was like the main game. Like, I had like the Xbox original, and I had like all the Halos for that.
Well, and that was the Xbox game, right? That was why you got
that was...
Yeah. Because then, like, Halo 3 was probably the best campaign. It's probably the best Halo in general was Halo 3. Halo Reach was still good though. Halo 2 is my favorite though.
Objectively, but subjectively.
Man, I like ODST. That one I like that.
I don't know, I tried to get into it, but it's just it got boring after a while. I just kept wandering around in the city like the whole time.
All clear. I repeat,
Like I did like when you're like playing the campaign and all that, when you're like in the Warthog and you have the Marines in it and you're just going around killing everything, but that was fun. But I didn't like the city parts, that wasn't really my thing.
Okay.
You ever play, doubt any of you have, you ever play Spy vs. Spy?
No, I don't know what that is. I know there's a TV show, or like a little fucking...
It's like a comic or something. Yeah. Because I played the game on like the Xbox original. It's like me and my brother, that's what we grew up playing. It was fun. We always played that together.
Yeah, no,
hoping they remaster it.
Way more modern, personally. Like, I only played 360 onwards, so... Definitely very different game environment for us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've been mostly Nintendo.
Yeah.
I killed myself.
You sure did, buddy. I'm surprised I'm reviving you right now. I seem to be significantly outside of that bubble, but I'll take it. What's more, I'm sure you're not complaining about being rezzed either.
Yeah. And then there's a backpack trophy over here you want it.
Perfect. Think there's system with Isaac?
There's also a loot crate on me.
Yeah.
Where is it?
The backpack trophy's here. It should give you the prompt to pick it up.
Yeah. Lincoln bust. I was rocking the space at the Air and Space Museum one because it's fucking space, and the only one I've found so far that's cooler than that is the T-Rex for Black Tusk, and
and if you want the black one, you gotta complete it on heroic difficulty or legendary edition. Legendary, I think.
I'm willing to try. Gotta get the black too. Are there any other dinosaur or cool ass ones I should know of?
If you complete the what is it called? Not Roosevelt. District Union one, you get the little warhound.
The little what?
I think I have the backpack trophy on right now. It's a Warhound. The little black tusk. No, basically the dog. The doggos.
Oh, those aren't little at all, yo. Those are like
No. No, but I got the trophy on me.
Let's see.
Thing is,
You're gonna have to be like in a better lit area, I think, rather than the fucking dark ass. Yeah. War dog. Yeah, pretty fire, but I think dinos went out. Dinos are pretty fucking cool.
Careful with those rounds.
Cool when I was 5, cool now, you know.
And that one is
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
There's some loot boxes over here. Wow. Back up the stairs.
Super good. Save the door.
And then should be another one. So look, if you look on the wall, you see this little yellow box on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
If you shoot it out, it opens this door over here.
Which door?
This one.
Okay, alright.
Assistance needed.
There should be one more here. Down here. There should be a lockbox. Over here, yep. And then usually from those lockboxes, you can sometimes get a exotic. Sometimes.
That'd be nice. Well, it seems like you get a guaranteed exotic per week with the project cache anyway, though.
That should
Right?
keep us able to transport those board loads.
And then I'm sure there's probably also some that drop in.
It's a higher chance they drop in legendary or heroic, but not that often.
Gotta get people grinding somehow, right?
Yeah.
And then for reconfiguring exotics, you need the part from deconstructing other exotics, right?
Yes.
Now, would you recommend then that I reconfigure my my pestilence currently, or wait until I'm level 40? Because I presume I'd have to do it again then, right?
Yes and no. You're gonna have to reconfigure it. But I think you have to. You might be able to buy it from that vendor right there next to the optimization station or recalibration station. She might sell it once you get to level 40, which allows you to take it from level 30 to level 40.
Well, like I have the blueprint, but I need the exotic material, and to do that I need more exotics, right? So I don't want to.
Network of tunnels.
You want to use it yet.
I don't want to like. I don't even have a second exotic to scrap currently, right? So.
Right. Even when you recalibrate it like that, or yeah, there's a chance that it comes out worse. It's not guaranteed to go up all the time.
Okay. Yeah, it just sounds like I should wait till level 40 to recalibrate
Once you can
it.
once you have the
Yo,
option
all
to
of those
optimize.
guys had the exact same anim. Did you see that? They all spawned in and were all scratching their legs. That was great. They're just doing a synchronized dance and just disturbed the rehearsal. Who's the real bad guys here? Cluster mines just spark joy. You just press a button and all of a sudden there's 6 fucking explosives. 6 small clouds of happiness. Not for them.
The first time I fought this boss, he was difficult because you have to have the fire rounds equipped, right?
Oh yeah.
Not anymore.
Poor giant.
Go on ahead back.
He has a machine gun, but we have
the
more.
campus is taking position inside the memorial.
It burns. It burns.
Yeah.
Oh, they're both level 20 and 22. Nice.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like castles. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you. Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons
It's so
infrastructure.
weird it didn't say mission
We
complete
confiscated
while we
a
were
massive cache
downstairs.
of chemical weapons.
Yeah,
and eliminated a
it's
stronghold
gotta
near
come up to the top first, and then it says
proud.
complete, which
Saved a
is
lot of lives today.
stupid for if you're doing the time trial for it. You gotta get in the elevator and come up in order for it to say complete.
Yeah.
And of course, you get stuck in the elevator in the loading time. The timer is still running.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, looks like you guys gotta talk to Henry Hayes, and then I guess at that point it's Black Tusk? Or no, Stronghold still for them, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm gonna boost stuff if you guys want to go cash in your quest reward at campus. And we can add everybody, and then inevitably, just like every other group, nobody is ever on again at the same time. You know, there's that one unicorn night when everybody was.
Well, usually my days off are Friday and Saturdays, so I'm usually here Friday and Saturdays. After I work till midnight.
Fun.
That's only because nobody else wants to close, so
I mean,
I'm stuck with the closing shift.
I mean, to be fair, I know some like night shifts because of that will offer higher wages, like for the night shift. I don't know if that's your situation or not.
No.
Could always toss the idea their way though.
I have been. They don't want to give it to me. And they know I can do the work. I could do it all.
We've got a new skill for you. Which one you want?
Go ahead and accept all these side missions.
Discovered side mission. Discovered side mission. Discovered side mission.
a long way, Agent.
Well, in the first division, did you ever do the underground?
I tried once, but I didn't find a lobby, so I only did like the first section, and then it dissolved when it couldn't find any other players.
Oh, okay. So they have something similar for when you get Warlords. It's called the Summit.
Yeah, dude, Summit is literally the reason why I bought Warlord of New York. Like, I was like I was pretty happy with just like the base game and what I've gotten out of it so far, especially for, 10 fucking bucks. And then I was poking around on like what the other things had, and it said Summit, fight in a 100-story building with different challenges on every level. And I'm like, that sounds like everything I have ever wanted in a end game grind,
I am stuck pole dancing apparently. Yeah,
made it sound like a bad thing. Gotta make that money, yo.
It spawned us right in here.
Yikes.
It's got a fast travel again.
See, my second ingredient is just being at the boo instead.
We could sure use some help.
Oh, you can unlock Joshua Summers. What does he give again?
Who fucking knows? The only important person is Emma Richards, because reconfiguration is love, reconfiguration is life. So
I unlocked her. I think. So that's cool.
Yo, what are ivory keys? I have not seen this before.
Okay, so the ivory keys you get from killing the hunters. And they're in DC there are 8 hunters.
Yeah, and so there's one case. Is that a guaranteed exotic, or does it give you a special thing for beating them all?
I know it's not exotic. It's a backpack trophy, and I believe I want to say it was a mask or something.
Okay.
But I never got it, so I'm still short. I think
never got it. So far.
I'm still short 3. I think I'm still short 3 hunters, either 3 or 4 hunters.
Well, I'm short 8, so I mean you're doing pretty good from my point of view.
Well, the only one I guess I glitched it out. There's one of them where you spawn 4 hunters at once. No matter if you're in a group or you're by yourself, it spawns 4 hunters.
It's a glitch, or is that intended?
Well, I don't know what happened. It glitched on me and my group, where the hunters wiped us. Like, they wiped us completely. Like, alright, so we went back to do it again, but the mask and keys are sitting right there. Like, what happened? Like, we didn't kill them.
Interesting. So why do you only have 3 masks then, if 4 of them drop there?
No, I got those 4. I need 3 more keys, I think.
So you didn't even you didn't even have to work from all of them.
Oh no, I need 4 keys. I'm 4 out of 8, so I'm short.
Man.
I'm short 4.
Gets 4 guys at once. Doesn't even have to kill them all. Complains he's only halfway there. All right.
I'm telling you, the hunters cheat. They're constantly EMP.
Well, apparently you cheat too. So.
You can't do anything against them. And then one of them, 2 hunters spawn together.
How do you fight the hunters? Is that like the bounty when you complete all the other bounties?
No. So one of them is...
Gotta do a special dance somewhere to make them spawn?
Yes. So right here in this, or have it marked, there's a little pool you have to, at night. You have to go at night though. A lot of them you have to do at night. There's a pool you have to stand in and do jumping jacks, and that's where it spawns.
Okay, so
hunters.
It is actually like, yeah, like.
Okay. And another spot you have to go. I think it's by the Capitol building.
Right,
it's like
you have to go be
like
a meth
war
head
monument
in random places and.
It's a war monument. It's a war monument. You had to shoot out all the lights, and then you got to salute, and then that spawns one of the hunters. By District Union in the little alley or the little courtyard, there's 2 phones you gotta activate, and that spawns the hunter. The longest one is you gotta look for. There are like.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
7.
I don't envy the people who was trying to figure this out like ASAP for like gaming news articles when the game launched.
There are 7 refrigerators you have to find. Each of the refrigerator has, it's called a pair of lion's eye. And then you gotta go to different statues, activate each statue, which you gotta wait for the statue to rotate and show you which direction you need to run in to activate the next statue. But of course, if you log out, you lose all those eyes and you go recollect those eyes again.
Ew. To be fair though, I think the kind of people who are like, I'm gonna go kill all the hunters, probably aren't the people who are like, man, I only have 2 hours to play games today.
Yeah.
And even if they are those players, then they just wait until like they don't have any obligations and just sit down for a fucking 8-hour session and grind out all the hunters at once, right?
Right.
Gamers
Oh,
run a game.
that's what Joshua Summers does. He's the barber. He's the one that lets you custom redo your hairstyle or outlook with the mirror over here.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I've been
and he
wearing
still
this...
charges you. And
Oh,
he
yeah?
still charges you.
That's funny.
So
I've
if
been
you want
running...
to change your hair, it costs 1,000 credits. If you want to change some of your scars, 600 credits.
Tattoos are 900. Yeah. Nah, I've been wearing this like Juggernaut suit for so long because it was one of the first things I got from the like apparel cache. I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot my character was a chick.
Oh yeah, and then once you go past level 40, every 2 levels you get a supply key.
Supply key.
So you can always open apparel caches.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, I get apparel caches like every level currently, I think, don't I?
I think so.
Seems weird they'd space them out further the higher you go. Whatever. Maybe they're better caches.
Good to see you.
Yeah, of the ones they have right now available, I have 93 out of 100 items.
Damn. Well, I assume those rotate on like a season as well, right?
That one no, but they every so often they do like a specialty cache one, which you can get some of like the Resident Evil stuff.
Okay.
You can get the Hunter outfit that they had for Warlords.
Sounds pretty cool. So I take it all of you goobers, and by all of you goobers I mean literally everyone here, including myself, is pretty much done for the night, yeah?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm a hit pop.
Seems fair. Did you find something exciting like 2 seconds ago? No? I definitely felt like I interrupted you saying something.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, I'm gonna hit pop here.
Just telepathic, no big deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. Well, excellent playing with you guys. Great to actually have like a full squad and a semi-balanced fighting experience once we got you guys up to like level 20.
Yeah, it was nice playing with you all.
Yeah, once we can do heroic missions, you're gonna have more fun.
Hey, I mean, like I said, I solo challenging, so I am willing to take the plunge.
Yeah, I have yet to solo a legendary, but I've soloed heroics, and it's difficult because heroic, if you
they have limited spawn points, yeah.
Well, no, it's basically just the boss room. If you can reach the boss room and you wipe there, you respawn right at the boss. Anywhere else, you restart the entire level over again.
Yeah. Now I tried doing the heroic again because I needed to complete the the capital stronghold again for one of the challenges, and I'm like, yeah, let's try heroic out. And I got like up the stairs and I died and I went back to start. I'm like, yeah, maybe not, and I just scaled it down to challenging.
Everything is priced to move.
But I mean, the biggest thing wasn't even the problem with respawns, it was just the difference between the enemy tankiness between heroic and challenging. Because with challenging, I can still kill them with like 1 mag of LMG ammo, and with heroic, it's like I need 3, and I can't even peek out because if I dare show any of my limbs, I just get 2 hits. So
the sniper just takes you out. Like, oh my god.
yeah. Hey, they're doing their job. Can't fault them for that.
True.
All right, Regan, I guess I will catch you. Are you planning on doing Xbox before we meet up?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I have work until 2:30. I may or may not sleep between 2:30 and like 7, depending on how tomorrow morning goes. To later today morning goes. But obviously, feel free to make your crossout builds, and in fact, I highly recommend it. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, I was gonna go play, this, but guess.
How about you? What? Hey, yeah, do this too if you want, and Fortnite dance over Forza Boy's body when he's like the lowest level again, and everybody else is level 30. Rub salt in the wound.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be 8, right?
8 for food, yeah. 8 for food, cool. 10 for mood. Well, we're gonna fucking try. We'll see how it goes.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we have plans for the day, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, you see me on,
free,
just send me a message.
Yeah, sounds good. I know Forza is appearing offline, so.
Yeah, I'll probably be on later, but I know I might be going somewhere for tomorrow.
Alright, well, don't let us stop you from party rocking.
Just said I should be on tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you guys are appearing online, I'll just send you an invite whenever we are.
Okay.
Take care.
See ya.
Alright, good night, guys.